Good evening, everyone. Welcome to stream. Hold on. I can hear double. Why can I hear double? Is that where I'm hearing double? Yeah. No, I'm all good. I'm all good. For some reason, one of my tabs, unmuted my stream for like YouTube or Kick or Twitch or something, like the dashboard thing. Yeah, I was unmuted. I frightened the fuck out of myself. I heard my own voice in my ears and went, "What the fuck?" But yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome to NQRA Tabletop RPG Night, episode 20. Crazy. How big will the bin of shame be today? Have a look for yourself. Fucking full, overflowing almost. Yeah, we just have it on. We did originally have Red, like last week. A Red messaged me and said he can't make it, and then I got a message from Yuki saying she's running late. There's a chance that she might end up coming out of the bin of shame, but as of right now, we are surely lacking people. But that's not gonna stop us. Can you put some music on, please? I can't hear it.
Do you not?
It's not playing.
It is.
I've got you on like 200%. It's not playing.
It says it's playing.
But it's not.
You probably know.
Me and stream can't hear it.
It literally is saying that it is playing. Your audio okay?
I think so. Well, like, I could hear myself, so I know I'm hearing my own system sounds.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's actually playing, so.
Yeah, why are you deafened?
Why am I deafened?
I still can't hear you. Nothing's coming through.
The hell's going on? It's playing. I can hear it when I'm doing the test mic and
You're
all
at
that.
200%.
I am more than 200% on my end.
And nothing, not a single word is coming through.
Why the hell do you not hear me?
Well,
Again.
I hear you, I just don't hear the music.
Yeah, no, again. Why is this happening? Again. Can you hear it now?
Oh, don't tell me like my audio for Discord fucked up for some reason. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna take off my headphones because this may be loud. Yeah, okay.
What? Is it your audio?
Yeah, no, for some reason Discord put everything back to default settings. Yeah, it's very loud. There you go.
I'll lower it down because I had it up because maybe it was an audio thing.
I apologize, it was my fault.
Music is in the bin of shame.
Is that a bit better volume? I think that's better volume.
Is it okay? Volume. I checked with my computer, but
yeah, no, that's fine. I can manage it from there. That's a good volume.
You sure?
Yeah.
A real person. It's here. It's over here. But yeah, so I guess Izola's going solo today. Are we doing session?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Why does this tab called Usher?
Usher.
Oh, it's the fucking that thing's name is Usher.
What?
The boss from last session. The statue.
Usher.
Its name is Usher.
like the
statue.
The artist?
Yeah, it's spelled the same way.
happened to Usher, but I know. Is he still around?
I believe so. I reloaded my Pinterest to see how we're like judging on like the Pinterest scale for today, right? Is that the pixie that is a giant but is normal human size or something? No idea. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah. We got a new follower. Let's go.
Nice.
You know, the first thing I see on my Pinterest page when I reload it to look for NPCs is the Willy Wonka thing with text that it come with me and you'll see why I'm on so many medications.
And also Unforgiven, yes. The pixie that is giant but is actually just human sized because she was a pixie.
Oh, Isola, yeah.
Yeah. Don't mind the snacking noises.
Oh, that's a fun. Okay.
That is fun.
Yeah, I don't know, my Pinterest is not being very helpful right now.
Why?
It's giving me a lot of food and none.
Go eat cereal.
The fuck?
Just dry cereal.
Can you bugger off?
What?
Oh my god.
Did you not realize cereal is a great snack? Wait. Hold on.
What am I waiting for? What are you doing?
I just hear this faint like noise of like like speakers going boom, boom, boom.
I could hear it too.
Oh, did it get picked up? My bad.
Alrighty, so do you want to give stream a little bit of a recap on what happened last session?
What if I say no?
What else we gotta do?
My real question is, did they update Journal Keeper?
Red had done some of it. I didn't really check. I think
some of it.
some of it. He goes, we all head to the Chaos Portal location. As that happens, something pops out to join the fight. That's it.
Genuinely, what we did last session wasn't much.
No, it wasn't. It was actually quite a short session because we were running behind time on that one.
Yeah.
It seems to be a common thing.
All we did was the group, after a little bit of a discussion at the start of it all, had voted, yeah, it's fine for us to leave now. Let's go do the portal. And so they went and did the portal, and lo and behold, it was another anomaly. He even re-rolled to try and help us, but it got worse.
It would be the same anomaly as all the others.
Still an anomaly, but it got worse. We ended up fighting a sort of undead statue.
Mimic. It was a class.
Oh yeah, an quote-unquote undead mimic. And it had the ability to charm someone, it seemed, or brainwash them, or something, manipulate them. And we managed to defeat it. Again, finding out that once more we are a party of supports, and nothing but supports. The DPS of the group are the two NPCs, Lillian and Anthea. Found out Anthea really is like, she needs to be petty to hit things. She needs to, you know. Was it her that was missing, or was it Lillian?
I had a lot of people were missing on a statue that doesn't move.
That is true. It was very agile. You were rolling 20s.
Constantly, yeah. It was kind of nuts.
Aren't you glad we're not doing a combat-related thing today? Because that means your rolls for combat will be shit. Maybe, who knows? Not too sure.
I don't usually get affected the same way you do for things like that.
It's so
My
unfortunate.
rolls are usually just genuinely shit. They're real average. Okay, so yeah, last session you guys did some shopping, and then we did Chaos Portal, and then the end of it, everyone leveled up, including the NPCs. The solo leveling episode, yeah.
I wish.
So everyone is now the same level except for, I think, Sochi. Because Sochi wasn't there. But how many portals is that for you guys now?
Yeah, have a look. So we have Hyper City. We have
Yeah,
Mother Luna.
Hyper City, Mother Luna.
We have
Choo
Choo
Choo.
Choo.
And now you have Tarlis.
And now Tarlis, Mopsy.
There's only one portal in Tarlis, so it's, yeah.
Sorry, big city there.
Yeah. Not too bad. How many is that?
That is a total of 4.
Hey Zoro! How you doing?
This season! Speaking of, can I make sure that Atea and Lillian have phones? Do they have phones?
Yeah, they do.
Just making sure.
Okay, you guys are 2 portals away from being silver.
Oh, actually, no, that's not too bad. Doing good, Zoro? That's good to hear. Always
That's
good to hear.
good. Too bad. It was weird having cereal for breakfast, but you know, when you gotta use up the milk, you use up the milk. For dinner.
You actually eat cereal.
Yeah. Milk was gonna go out of date, so you have to.
Oh no, it expires today!
It literally
Quickly,
is
skulk
that, and there's 1.5 liters left, so it's like, fuck. The milk challenge, anyone?
No, please do not. For the love of God, do not do the milk challenge.
No, I wasn't going to. I'm just.
No, not you, Chad.
Oh.
I expect better from you, but I guess I have to put that to you too now.
No. Alright, so.
No, but then again, I also did something stupid. Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask questions that I don't want to know the answers to.
I drank a lot of oat milk.
My fucking god.
It was chocolate.
It's not expired, Zoro. It's used by today. Have until midnight.
I don't think.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think that's how that works.
Welcome to
Hello?
stream.
I thought I was late.
Hey, Lavender.
Oh, I'm hearing double.
Oh? You're
Oh
hearing
yeah,
double?
oh yeah.
What do you mean you're hearing double?
I think your mic is picking up Lavender's voice.
I don't hear Lavender. Hold on.
La 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 la.
You get a real beat going with that. Lavender.
Okay, what about now?
Speak.
Can you hear?
No,
there you go.
no, it's fixed.
There you go. Yeah, it fixed.
Let me. I can add you to the stream. You're out of the bin of
You're
shame.
out of the dumpster of shame.
Again.
That was no shame.
Dude, without folders, it might as well be a dumpster, right?
Can I get my the roll out of a roll of AFK now and from the server?
Yes, you can. I did that because I didn't hear from you for so long.
I know. I'm sorry. Now I'm here.
Are you?
It's
though?
okay.
We could
Because
just be
I'm
hearing
here.
things. It's
Is
okay,
it only
Lavender.
us
You
again?
can let us go. It's been 10 years. The accident was then. Is this a good enough?
I was
volume?
messing around some AI. I'm sorry, and I forgot the time.
Like AI chat box or AI voice?
Yeah,
What?
AI chatbot.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's alright. Well, Red is busy, so he can't make it today. And
And
then
Yuki
Yuki
might
has
be-
said she's late or may not make it today, so
But yeah,
Yeah.
But,
At least it's
but
not
then
just
you and
me
me
now.
again.
Yeah, it's just me and you again.
So,
Oh
you
my
guys ready
God.
to travel? You were here last session, right?
Yes. Yes, she was.
Yes. Alright, good. Good. Just making sure. So,
Look, Retta wasn't there.
I
She
have.
had to be the healer.
Yeah.
Retta was there.
Oh, I didn't see healing from him. Don't worry.
No, he didn't heal. They're
He
just
probably
making it
did.
so she was the only person not there. That's so sad. Alright, have fun lurking, Zoro. So,
I have to
starting
go
off-
eat soon, but
Yeah.
I'll be back.
you know,
Alright.
all good. You go and get food when you need to.
Yeah.
Enjoy the session, little fox, rat, merchant, and whatever the hell Lavender is.
No.
It's
Little
me.
fox, rat, merchant, and whatever the hell. So, where's the rat?
I
Where's
don't
the
know either.
merchant?
I either. I'm a little bit having an identical crisis.
Go get your food.
But yeah. Feel free to go and leave and get your food whenever you need to.
Enjoy your food.
What the fuck is verification code?
What,
Huh?
what do you mean?
Apparently I can view your verification code.
The fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
You view it?
Oh, you have to click it as well, and then we compare numbers to make sure they're the same, and then I can verify you.
Oh.
That's weird. That's weird. That's real weird. Anyway.
Oh, is it in case somebody, hey bro, I made a new game. Check it out.
What?
You know, the Discord scam.
There's Discord scams?
Yeah, like if somebody gets hacked because they click the link, their Discord gets taken and they go like, hey bro, it's been a while. I made a game. Here, click it.
That's like the Facebook scams.
Yeah, but they've moved on to Discord now.
Anyway, back to the idea of session. So, considering you guys have finally done the Chaos Portal in Blopsy, it is probably safe to assume you guys are moving on to your next spot?
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
Maybe?
Unless
Travel?
Lavender wants to stay here and do something else.
Not really.
Here you go.
If that's the case, then we'll start off with Lillian coming back. Lillian comes back to join you guys after training with Hugh. The first thing that you guys notice as she sort of, I'm assuming coming to meet you guys for like breakfast on the day that you guys are preparing to leave, right?
Yes.
So we start the day off at like 8 a.m. like normal. You guys are about to go and have breakfast. First, before I continue, who's journal keeper, who's navigator, and who's quartermaster?
I'll grab journal key. And I'll grab quartermaster.
I'll be navigator then, I guess.
I can grab all three if you want.
No, I'll be navigator. I want to do something.
All right, here you go. Journal keeping. That is you.
Gonna keep. I mean, if you, I
It'll
will
be
try my
Korean,
best
but-
using Google Translator.
I just want. Oh yeah. Yes, Korean.
Time to learn, Anne.
You don't. Okay,
Actually,
I can.
Korean isn't actually
I can
that
try-
difficult. Like I have learned
I
a little
mean-
bit because my little sister is still actually very into Korean. In comparison to me trying to learn how to read Japanese, me reading Korean is much more easier.
I don't understand.
No, because Korean language is, for lack of better terms, it's simpler to learn.
I
The
disagree with
reading.
that statement.
Really?
Yeah.
I found it easier than learning Japanese.
I found Japanese easier to learn, reading-wise.
To each their own. Anyway.
But then again, I do calligraphy, and I'm like, ooh, brushstrokes, fancy characters.
True, there is that nerd side of you.
Plus there's the whole katakana and hiragana are the same thing.
I don't know.
But anyway.
But yeah, I'll do
Like,
that.
if you want to give it a shot, you're welcome to.
I can try to do quartermaster. Just
Yeah.
don't like expect me to do all the thing correctly. I'll
It's
try my
okay.
best.
I'll do
It's okay.
journal keeping. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you can give Quartermaster a go if you want to. I don't think you guys are going to be buying or selling much, so.
Then I
Mm.
can grab navigator if you don't want.
Yeah,
If you want to focus on quarter mastering.
No, I can do both.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right, now time to find a merchant.
Why?
to do that auction, right?
Not to do the auction, right?
Why?
Alright.
Yeah, jokes aside.
Yeah,
Sure.
just try your best. As long as you've got the number of items and who let go of stuff or who bought stuff and how much money it cost, you're fine.
Mm. Okay.
It is now the 20th.
Yeah.
20...
The first thing, the two of you notice, as Lillian comes, they're sort of walking down the street, massive sword over shoulder, like normal.
Mm-hmm.
She always has like a skip in her step, I guess. She definitely looks a lot more, confident and stronger than she did when you guys first got here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an investigation check. Let's see how in depth do you guys get to find out what she has learnt based on the way she is striding towards you.
So investigation.
Yes.
Hold on.
17 total. Okay.
Sorry, I need to pick up my dice. Forgot. Alright. Dirty 20.
Nice. Alright, so I will just quickly describe just outside of characters. I don't really know how to describe it inside a character. For what you guys notice. She has leveled up dramatically.
Leveled up. Really?
Yes. Yes, she is technically a higher level than you guys. But, you know, that being said, you guys more consistently level up than the NPCs do. So, but the way that she has like a proper shield as well.
She has a two-handed great sword.
Yeah.
And a shield.
Like one of those like arm ones.
Oh, buckler.
Yeah.
Okay. Or a bust. It wouldn't be a bust.
Yeah, but it's nice and shiny. It seems to be like a gift that Hugh may have given to her. But she now has some additional to accuracy. Because she now has a certain discipline that helps her out with her style of combat.
Oh. Shield.
Is that what it's called? A shield gauntlet?
Yeah. Like
go.
it's not actually a shield she can put away, right? It's just
it's
there.
just on her arm.
Yeah, the shield gauntlet.
So like, you know, if she's swinging, but then she has to go and she can just put her arm up to like Wonder Woman kind of situation. That's the only reference I have.
I guess, yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm
It's,
like?
yeah, I know it's not
so
Captain
it works.
America, so yeah.
But she also has a new skill as well, which should help you guys out next time you're in combat. Oh, we've got a new chatter. Hi. Hey, is that your model? It looks great. Thank you. I much appreciate it. I made it myself. Work on it as much as I can.
Somewhat of a modeler myself.
Somewhat of. Look, it's still got ways to go. I'm still working on the getting my real outfit back. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with how it turns out.
Time to learn Blender.
No,
Or
I got
Maya.
lavender for that, right?
I got lavender. You're gonna have
Well,
to
I
pay
don't.
her,
I don't.
you know
I don't
that,
even do a blender. Get it off. I don't even know the blender. I only do
Dude, all I
Unity.
can think of is that skirt. Remember that skirt that you had would
Oh
just
my god.
fall straight off into the fucking abyss?
Oh my god. That's like long times ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That's crazy. You have a talent for art? Is that your profession? I am a calligrapher, yeah. I'm not necessarily an artist per se. I draw a lot of things for stream. All of the stuff on stream, like, I make myself, so it's cheaper than paying people to try and make it for me. So, and plus I keep learning new things. But funnily enough, I'm a witch and scientist, so hello. It's nothing to do with art, not even the slightest, I guess, is it? Do you reckon being a witch and scientist, a researcher, does that doesn't really have much to do with art, now does it?
Creativity, maybe?
Do you reckon
You're creative, that's for sure.
I guess. Well, yeah. This TRPG, this is NQRA. This is one of my other creative outlets, I guess you could say, in a sense.
I grab the script.
I don't want to grab this. They didn't ask the question. I don't even know what the script is. I've forgotten where I put it again.
I have to make a new script.
Actually, no, I think it's in my display folder. We'll be fine. So her new 4th skill.
Tail.
They have a mind of their own, I swear. New 4th skill is literally called Guardian of the Party.
Oh, what does that do?
Actually, it'll help you guys out. Lillian can roll to block damage for one party member that fails the saving roll. But it's in order of a priority of closest to her. So if everyone fails, it'll be whoever failed worse next to her will get,
What if they're both next to her?
Well, it's gotta be whoever rolled lower.
Whoever rolled lower.
Or, like, whoever's, like, lower HP, more likely to be killed, she'll try and save them.
Whoever is more likely to be killed. Isola's fine.
But yeah, so that's her new 4 skill, so do keep that in mind when you go into combat next.
That means Lavender, you're standing next to her.
Keeping the healer alive.
Yes, yeah, Morito and her, yeah.
So yes, as she comes skipping down the road, to you guys, sort of humming to herself quite happily, and sort of swaying her arm in a way that's kind of almost showing off the shield.
Sure, so people can have we'll know who's talking, who's not.
And I'm getting there.
Oh, you can actually just forward.
That's what I'm doing.
Discord can forward messages now.
Alright, so for all of you guys who are joining in, this here is Lillian.
Just make it bigger.
Okay.
Damn, Zoro, why do you have to lurk now? You could have stayed here.
Bugger off with your viewers. You in mod view?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. They're starting to use better words, not cheap viewers. They're getting best viewers now. Barbarian towel.
My thing is like they use like special characters and bested viewers so that like it doesn't get like fucking blocked.
Yeah.
But yes. So she's sort of like coming to herself as she sort of joins you guys, says a brief good morning as you guys begin to sort of walk inside.
Well, it looks like somebody's training has come to fruition.
It's sad that it's finished.
Don't worry. As I've said, right? There's only a limited of time. There's a limited time you and I will be able to stay together.
Yeah. I no more goodbyes to today. I feel like I don't want to say goodbye anymore.
Well, it's sad to say. Jokes. I jest.
It goes completely over her head. She's just confused.
I see you also have a new piece of equipment on the arm.
Yes, I do.
Present. Assuming. No, you're right.
That is all of the dice on the floor. Give me a second.
Are they D4s? Are they caltrops?
Oh no, not the D4.
Like, people joke, but they actually are fucking dangerous. If you step on that thing, there's a high chance it might stab you. Oh, you mentioned sharp. That it's sharp edged, like before, instead of the round edges.
Oh my god, I actually have a sharp edge like dice for my my brother
Careful,
getting that
that is a
birthday.
weapon.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I have a like a heavy stone sharp one. It's like, so I can actually throw this at someone and be lethal if I wanted to. It is true. The D4 to wizard damage is true.
What am I missing?
Are you missing?
I'm missing a D20.
Are you?
I'm missing
Missing a
two
D20.
D10s. And another... Alright. Where the fuck did they go? Don't tell me they went under my desk.
They could have.
Oh, I see it. See one.
So a D20 and
Yeah, spiderweb.
cobwebs. Why are they called cobwebs? Actually, now I'm thinking of it.
I'll be right back.
No. You're right.
Yeah.
I hear you like stumbling and bumbling about.
Don't worry about it.
I will worry about it.
You just entertain people.
Who's there to entertain? They're entertained enough by hearing you stumble and bumble about.
Shut up.
Possibly. How's everyone tonight? How are you going? How are yous? If there's any of yous in chat. Oh, so many people alive tonight. Oh, so many people alive.
I still can't find it.
Still can't find it?
Yeah, and I can't move my chair any further back to look underneath my desk.
Damn.
Hey, Muzza.
Evening. Season's lost one of her dice.
I lost more than one.
What did you lose?
How many did I set?
7.
You still looking for the
The
dice?
D4 is missing.
It's the metal
Oh my
one, too.
god, no,
metal
not the
D4.
D4.
Oh, I found it.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4,
thank
5,
God.
7. So 7's in a set, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 4, 5. I'm missing 2 dice.
What are you missing?
I don't know.
She rolled an IRL nat 1. Yeah, no, she picked up a box, I'm pretty sure.
I picked up my dice box and all my dice fell out. Hold on.
Now she's rolling subpar on investigation.
Oh, it's under my chair.
Huh?
Ah, my light, my eyes.
So what do you roll against blindness? Is that Constitution?
Oh,
Perception. There you go. That would make sense. Did you find the rest of it?
Alright, I found 2 dice. I found it was the murder dice that was hiding from me.
They know. They know what's gonna happen.
What do you mean what's gonna happen?
They know. If they go out now, they won't be seeing no violence. At least not by them.
Oh, okay.
But yes, welcome. How you going, Muzzle? How's your evening?
Me?
Oh, what? Black Myth Wukong is on sale?
Eh?
Wait, what?
Why?
Yeah, it's on sale. It's 20% off. Eh,
Oh,
it's not too bad.
I
Could be
mean, it's a
better.
good game.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Alright. Where were we?
They're
I don't
talking
know.
about her shield.
Right. Can't remember what was spoken about.
It seems that you have a new piece of equipment on.
Oh, right. Yes. This was a gift from you. A parting gift. It's much nicer than the one my brother gave me.
Your brother? Speaking of, did he end up going to Hughes?
Yeah, we spent the last day trading together. It was nice, actually.
That's good to hear.
I do feel like you went a little bit too hard on him, though.
No, no. He wanted to be the better person. Therefore, he must atone with it through his actions.
I guess.
Besides, you can trust Hugh. He knows how to train people.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's a shame that I couldn't get him to join.
Well, did anything else happen while I was away training?
No, we are all getting ready to leave today. And it seems that the others have already gone and headed off into the vehicle, but considering none of them drive or know how to operate it, they're just waiting.
I see. Well, let's not take too long then.
Where is Antea? I haven't seen her.
I'm not sure. I thought she was with you.
She looks around,
Oh,
expecting to see a set of bunny ears somewhere.
Roll me a T20 investigation.
17 total.
Yeah, that was a 10. Looking over to the corner of the room when you guys are inside, sort of just sat down at your table. Across the way, you see a familiar bunny girl,
Pink hair.
playing with a twirl of her hair, as she seems to be talking to some guy in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Is she blushing? Is there like a
She's got like her
fidgetiness?
ears like doing like a little twitch thing.
A little twitch?
And like sort of not as like perked up as normal, but kind of like, you know, sort of slightly lopsided.
Hmm.
I wanna touch it.
And you're free to. I
Yeah.
won't stop you. Isola wouldn't.
If you want to try and stealth up to her, you're welcome to.
No, I mean, I would do it, but my Kato wouldn't do it because she's also Christian.
She knows how sensitive the ears are.
I mean,
What's her expression like as she's doing all this?
She has her back to you, so you're not sure what her.
What's her body language like?
She's playing with her hair, and she's kind of like a sort of coy kind of feel to
Like
it.
a koi kind of.
is she like giddy or like?
Yeah.
Like coy, like shy.
Oh,
Seems that she's gone off and
Wait.
what?
You take a closer look at the person she's talking to.
Uh-huh.
Roll me an insight check.
Is it Nicador?
No.
Okay, just making sure. 13 with insight. 14.
What did you get, Lavna?
Rolled a
Little
5.
Oh wait, no,
So-
that is 15.
Lavender, to you,
Yeah.
The the person that she's talking to is a red-headed boy that seems to have a sort of sword on his back, and it's sort of looking like it not really paying much attention to her.
Mm.
Meanwhile, Isola, you
Is
take
it
a
a
look.
Maxwell?
No, not a
Okay,
Maxwell.
sure. Take a look. Okay, that means RP chat. Got it.
Open.
Hello.
Hey there, Yuki.
Hey,
Welcome.
Yuki. Yuki's out of the bin. Let's go.
He's out of the dumpster.
I just got home. Hi. Sorry. Yuki.
Isola, this is what you see instead. This is who she's talking to.
Sorry I'm late. My sisters wanted to go and check out a little art thing that was being sold. I got coffee. I regret it.
Why you regret it?
Why would
It
you
was
get
bad?
coffee this late at
It's
night?
good. It's not late. It's 6 p.m.
That is late. You're not supposed to have coffee after a certain amount of time. That's past
I have
since
coffee
midnight.
right now.
What is wrong with the both? I'll have coffee, but that makes me sleepy, so it doesn't really count. I guess.
I have a
I'm
rule that
fine.
no caffeine after 4 p.m. That's my rule.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't
I
sleep properly.
don't know.
Morito
I
is
fall
I've been
asleep
feeling
immediately.
I've been feeling sluggish all day. That's why I needed to pick me up, and I regret it because it's like $6, and it
That's
doesn't
what you
even taste
regret,
that good.
not your sleep.
I'll be fine. I can sleep. I've been drinking so
Anyway.
much coffee to the point where I'm being immune. Anyway, sorry.
Retta, are you joining for session or are you just chilling?
On period.
What do you say?
I am unsure as I am simply outside.
Outside. He's outside.
Okay, he's just listening. Got it.
Involuntarily out.
Is that hard Mountain Dew?
Is that hard mountain? What did you just say?
This man. I
Okay,
don't
so
think
there's a thing.
Mountain Dew.
If you read a can that has hard and then a name of a soft drink, it's an alcoholic version. Like hard solo is
Yeah.
alcoholic solo, right?
You're
Mhm.
reading this.
Retta turned on his camera for a brief moment, and I swear to God, I just read hard Mountain Dew. That's
Bro's trying to
just
get drunk
nuclear
tonight.
waste.
It's only 5%. Oh yeah, no, that yeah.
Anyway, yes. So Isola, this is the person you see the bunny girl talking to.
Why do you send this to me as if like I would know this? Do I need to roll like memory or something?
No, it's you know for a fact that remember you guys have been staying together. You've had some time to get to know each other. You know for a fact that she's not into females, and she's indeed under the assumption that this is a male.
How? Have they not talked?
Who's under the assumption that that's a male?
Anthea.
And Theo.
Oh,
Because remember, Brassica thinks this is also a male.
Oh, Brassica also thinks it's a male. Okay.
can I roll to see if I know?
You
Or
can
do I
roll an
need to-
insight. D20
Oopsie.
insight.
Okay, so I got like a 21. Wait, is it 21 or 20? Choto. What's my
Regardless of the
insight?
fact,
It's
you got above both of them, so you know for a fact. You're like, how could anyone
I'm a
think
lesbian. I
that
would
is
know.
Yeah, you could see another lesbian. You know, you can tell the energy.
Your boyfriend
The
looks
gaydar
like a
is out.
girlfriend.
Let me show chat actually.
The gaydar is up.
Dude, you don't need a gaydar for this one. Look at them hips. Look at the waist.
You'd be surprised there, and a little boy could look like that.
Don't say a little boy.
I'm
Don't
not
say a
saying-
little
I didn't
boy.
mean a little boy. I didn't mean a little boy. I meant a boy. I was
No.
gonna say. I was
No,
gonna say
no,
a
like-
boy. and a little
Dude, no
slut
matter what a
at the same
male
time.
does, there it's just.
Wow,
Anyway.
he has huge pecs.
Oh wow, it's very
I
developed
didn't
pecs.
think.
Yep,
It's
Very developed pecs.
uh-huh.
Well,
I was thinking of a
Brassica
twin
thinks so as
thinker.
well, so it's not just Anthea that thinks this.
Okay.
Brassica and Anthea are both.
By the way, Isola had literally decided to like walk up to them like, there you are. Anthea. She seemed to be talking to this fine young lady here.
She just like turns and like gives you a look like slightly wide-eyed, which you can read as a wait what, but the woman in front just sort of sees it as like as if she's been caught red-handed.
It was kind of obvious, no?
The red-haired woman soon sort of has a slight smirk and is like, "It's okay. Sure you have luck with someone else," and sort of just turns around and walks off. And
there's
the
no need to
red
leave.
is all hell in
Oh
the
my
face
God.
and turns to look at the rest. He's like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
So are you sure you're into males?
I didn't even
Oh,
know.
baby's first
I
Brassica
just thought they were
goes
very
to-
muscular.
Very feminine male.
baby's first gay panic. It's so cute.
Oh
No, not at all. There was another guy here, I swear.
It's okay, girl. That's how my wife called me too.
No, you don't understand. I'm not into
You don't
girls.
need to
I'm into...
explain. That's what I thought too. Don't worry.
It's okay. Love found a way.
Love will find a way.
Love always finds a way, babes.
Well, enough teasing
the
the
mighty
poor,
month
the
of
poor
June.
girl. How's it? Are you ready to leave yet?
Yeah, I want out of this town before anyone else sees this moment and reminds me of it for the rest of my life.
So cute.
It seems that you've grown a bit as well since the last time.
What do you mean?
Seasons, just making sure you did update her character sheet, right?
Yeah, she leveled up, that's about it.
She's supposed to have a new skill.
No, not all of them get new skills. Only if you complete their stories.
You mean stories? That's how we get our ranks. Oh, you mean their story?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, she's still leveled up, so
yes. They level up, they don't get an extra skill.
per
That's
portal.
only if you guys do their quest and they get their extra skill.
It seemed that fighting that monster yesterday seemed to have promoted a sort of growth from you. Other than embarrassment, how do you feel?
Okay. I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to... I'm... He's gotta be around here somewhere.
It's okay, you don't need to defend yourself.
No, I'm going to defend myself. This is embarrassing. And as she says that, she like goes, there, and points right across the room to this guy that's walking out of the bathroom.
Alright, let's see. Is this also?
Was it also a woman?
No. Well, that one
No, it's
doesn't
a
have red
twink.
hair.
Yeah, see? I told you. That was the other guy that was there. They were in like a party together.
How did you all meet? Were you just simply chatting, or?
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for you guys to come in, and you were waiting for Lillian to arrive, and I went to, get like a cup of coffee to start things off, and he asked me if I wanted some sugar, because he was using the sugar, and so then we kind of started talking, and then he left, and I was sort of still standing there with his friend.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come back.
That sounds so sad.
He was very kind, like gentlemanly, you know.
Definitely. A proper gentleman wouldn't have left you behind, even if he did need to go.
As you see that, you can see that he's looking around for someone.
Where's the redhead?
Did he get tricked?
Well, regardless, if you wish to say your goodbye to them, we'll be heading off soon.
I don't even know his name. I don't even. There's just a one comment. Like, I'd love to talk with him more, but I don't know how to start that kind of conversation.
Just wave up. Maybe you'll run across them again. Some sort of, if fate permits it.
I don't think that's how being an adventurer works.
You'd be surprised. How do you think some people find their significant others? Sometimes fate works in a mysterious way, Ante. I would know as the follower of Lady of Fate herself.
She sort of just stands there, like, sort of almost frozen in for a moment, as you feel a bit of a tap on your shoulder, Isola.
Mm-hmm.
And, the guy is, sort of standing behind you. Sorry to interrupt. You haven't happened to see where that redhead went that was over here, did you?
That direction.
Thank you. She didn't say anything out of pockets. It didn't know you guys are all check your wallets, make sure she hasn't taken anything.
Did she?
No, she did not.
No, she didn't. Antea, do you have your wallet?
Yeah, she sort of muscles around and pulls out the purse. It has also got a cute little, like, it's a pink purse, like, with little
It's a cute
bunny
little pink
ears that
bunny
match
ears,
her.
yeah.
Like, yeah. He lets out a brief little chuckle as he sort of sees it, and sort of puts a hand up to sort of cover his mouth, try and, like, sort of hide his reaction. She immediately blushes. And she mutters, like, no, all my money's here, it's okay. And he sort of mutters underneath his breath, just sort of loud enough for her to hear, and I guess the rest of you kind of hear it slightly as well. He says, like, that's cute. And she immediately goes even redder, and was like, turns around to go and sit down at the table.
Yes, Yuki?
No, it's from the thing that Retta sent in our P chat. It's just Momonga.
Didn't quite catch your name, nor your adventuring friend there. Perhaps maybe we'll meet again someday. It'll be nice to know a name before we head off.
He sort of thinks for a moment, seemed to pondering the question of whether he shares their names or not.
Well, regardless, your name would be fine. The name is Isola. As a gentleman, you would introduce yourself.
I do find it rather odd you call me a gentleman. I mean, I'm just another, passing traveler, adventurer.
Nonsense. Every traveler and every adventurer is a gentleman. They ought to be.
It, like, yes, that is true.
And your name?
He looks away for a brief moment. John Oak.
Can I roll insight to see if that's a lie or not?
You can.
Yeah. So what's a 20 total do?
It's definitely a fake name.
Definitely not a combination of that waiter's last name and some random first name you can think of. Come now, I've given you mine. I'm not a fae, I won't take it from you.
You have a lot of fae-like qualities.
Nonsense. I'm a Seelie. Far different from a fae.
They're still part of fae lineage.
Oh, you... Now, you shouldn't say that. Anyone else heard you from my race or from the fae, they'd find that as an insult. Racism, even. Just stands there like, well, shit. She got me.
Fine. Just you can call me Nick.
Nicholas.
Yes, Nick.
Can I roll investigation, like genuinely, right? Isola sniffs up potential.
Really?
She does. There's an ad.
Ah.
Anyway. But yes, Isola sniffs out potential. I would like to roll investigation, even no matter how much he's trying to hide things and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Isola's keen eyes, I'm sure, and her character deducting abilities being what it is, and her nose being the best that she has, I would like to roll investigation to find out what his profession is, what his class and all that is, what his equipment may like identify him as what he would be doing. Unless you want to tell me this is just a throwaway NPC.
You can roll for it.
Alright.
Remember, I don't make throwaway NPCs
Net
usually.
20.
You're fucking kidding, right?
Yeah, potential 19 by the way.
Alright, first thing you notice is that this boy seems almost like familiar, like you may have known a predecessor of his. That's the kind of feel you get, which might be the reasons why you like this potential, right? It's not the kind of familiarity that you have in a previous chosen of yours. No, nothing of that. It was someone that you may have worked with or had interactions with. Someone who was very reliable. They, of course, you can sort of tell by the way he speaks, the way he's going about things, he is indeed trying to hide his name and who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly because he has, like, nobility or some kind of standing or something. By the looks of him, you can tell he's not a combat kind of person. Definitely seems to be possibly something close to a trader or that kind of, like, merchant, way of things. Dare I say... I can't think of the right name for this class. It's not a class that I have currently planned out.
Okay.
It's something that would normally be put to for, like...
Wabi, maybe?
I don't know. I don't think it's in Guabi either.
What would they do? They're merchant type class.
They're a merchant type class. He's
He's not
I
a
almost had the word. I almost had it.
peddler, merchant.
No. He's a
Border?
kind of. Basically it's a merchant. In the base form, it's a merchant. He's
Arms dealer.
no. He's very good at like talking his way through things and getting deals. My brain keeps going to like
Negotiator.
auctioneer kind of thing. He's like very persuasive and very good at what he does.
Like,
Salesman,
What
just
does he
no very
sell
good
specific-
salesman. But
services.
services, yeah, sure.
Services. That's not
He-
sus at all. Sure.
It sounds very sus. But no, he has that sort of feel to him that he was brought up in that kind of this is gonna be a really weird fucking reference that my brain's going to.
Uh-huh.
But you know how we were watching Peaky Blinders?
Yeah.
And the main guy, how he handles things and
Yeah.
cracks deals and that kind of stuff.
Head of operations is what Shelby is.
Yeah, basically, that's the kind of feel he has about him, like, in terms of potential. But from his experiences, he's very switched on, and makes very good calls about things. Does that help at all? Any other question? I'll let you ask a question, I'll answer it about him.
Anything about him gives him a, would it be okay to say that he is from an actual nobility, like a well-known nobility? Or does he feel like that because he's like a well-done merchant that feels like nobility?
He has... The feel you get is that he has ties, like, his family has ties to, like, they were nothing. They built up on the illegal side of things. Made a name for themselves.
Then he got a bunch of racetracks.
No.
Would we be able to know what kind of illegal activity? As in, is he involved with like elves or any
Well,
type
we
of?
wouldn't know that, not with his clothing, I don't think.
His
Well,
family...
you know what?
I'll give it to... Because you got a nat 20. And you may have familiarity with the family from
Okay, can
back
I
then.
just roll something then, right?
Go for it.
Can I just roll that it is indeed a potential chosen that instead worked under the chosen that Isola had a while back, right? This predecessor of theirs. They look human. They're probably human. Let's say they are human. So that means they worked with their ancestor kind of situation.
Yeah, you worked with an ancestor of theirs, yes.
Yes.
That's what I mean, like, it's familiar to you because you worked with the family maybe when they kicked off, or maybe this is how they got rich, is because
Can I
you're
roll that
chosen. I can tell you how they made it big, was slavery.
Oh,
Makes sense.
what race?
All the races.
Funnily enough, they weren't.
They are
They
equal.
weren't picky.
They weren't picky. They're equal rights, you know?
At least they weren't. You know what? At least they weren't racist. They're discriminatory against everyone. That's great.
That's not racism. That's just xenophobia.
But yeah, it seems like, you know, they probably, with the way that they, he sort of doesn't want people to know
Okay,
his name.
considering things, he should have almost the same trait as the person that Isola had worked with.
Yeah, I like the idea that, like, this is
With
the
the
ancestor that's come back around, you
Yeah.
know?
With the Nat 20, am I allowed to know that family name?
Yeah, I can tell you it.
Yeah.
Obsona. You want me to spell it?
Yes. I'm
Let me-
doing the journal keeping, so yes, please. Obscena? Is that how you say it?
Obsona. Sona.
Obsona?
Yeah.
Opsona?
Upson.
Well, considering how fidgety you are, and considering of your name and how you look, you remind me of a young boy I've met a long time ago. Goes by the family name Upsona.
Surprisingly, he keeps his entire cool.
It keeps him like he's not even more locked in. It's like, No,
Oh,
there's.
do you? Interesting.
It's interesting to find, considering how they kicked off. And they were quite a reliable sort. I'm glad to see that their kin continue growing. Expertise of merchantry. No, I highly doubt you're the same genre of merchantry.
Unfortunately, no. I'm not following the path of a merchant. I'm trying to find other means to survive.
And you decided to be an adventurer.
Not quite.
Oh,
I specialize in trading, selling the best deals for my clients.
one affiliated with the NQRA?
Well, everyone has to start somewhere. I had to hire a bodyguard, but unfortunately the bodyguard has a tendency to steal people's wallets, more than protect them.
Ah, it reminds me of a particular cat girl. Anyway. She, well, clearly from how she looked, she didn't have any cat ears, so she's not part of the mercenaries.
No, unfortunately. I have worked with them in the past. They are quite nice. Lovely people.
They're good at what they do. It's unfortunate on the other side of the field. But anyway. No, considering sneaky boy. I hope to see you come again soon. After all, considering you said you were going to be a trader at least.
Well, if you come across any merchants that are selling some interesting stuff, I'll be certain to be able to get some good deals.
Look, if anything, we do have our dear crafter here who is able to do a lot of things.
You have a crafter, yet no merchant?
She is the merchant.
Interesting. Most crafters don't really have it in them.
She's a unique sort.
He gives you this look as if to say, like, are you sure you're not the merchant?
No nonsense. I'm just a normal everyday adventurer.
Well, regardless. Have all the best for the rest of your adventuring.
And I hope we get to see each other again on the roads. If we do, then I'll probably have something to deal with you. For now, it's a normal adventure with. Oh, and please do say hello to your grandfather, if he is still alive.
Unfortunately for me, most of my family's passed on.
Not that.
What do you
That's
mean?
sad.
Even if he has passed on, I'm sure he's left something behind for your family. He has a tendency of putting up puzzles where it doesn't need to be.
But you see, it's not a family business anymore.
Just because you're not doing it anymore doesn't mean it's not going still. At the very least, I know he's left something behind.
I've given up on ever being able to get a hold of it.
Oh, nonsense. You have his blood. You'll sniff it out soon.
You might say that, but things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Such is the world, man.
Exactly. Hence why I chose to move on. And you do best to forget about that family.
A shame. They were quite handy when the time for rebellion. Probably gonna confuse them even more.
Regardless, if you're once friend of family, then if you need me to source out anything, just give me a call. He flicks out a business card, almost out of thin air.
The flourishing of a name card. But yes, all the best to your endeavors.
You as well. And best wishes to the bunny girl, yeah?
Hey, remember that name. She might become something of a legend soon enough.
And I'll remember it.
Quickly, she adds the number to her phone and then hands it over to Anteo. But yes, we should be heading out soon. Let's have some breakfast first before we leave. Then we'll be heading out on the road. It'll be a while before we have any well-cooked meal like this.
Take a moment for you guys to sort of roleplay the conversation for breakfast. The three of you haven't really had much of a chance to sort of interact with each other in character. Welcome back, Sora.
Guess who's back? Back again.
No!
Shady's back. Hello, friend.
Guess who's
But
back?
yes.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
And how are you ladies holding? Yesterday was quite the ordeal for us.
A bit sore, but honestly, I'm okay.
And you,
I
Brassica?
just bit my own tongue.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Where are we headed to there? Same
Well,
place?
Considering we are headed up north, we should be going through Pitten. We'll be making a stop through Angris, Arte, and then going through Adelchi to Pitten. Then we'll make our way back up to Lippen as well. I'd use the bridge across to Saloon, but I vaguely remember that small little bridge is no longer maintained. That and the inhabitants are quite dangerous. Learned that the hard way, unfortunately.
Do we have time to stop near Natsu? Or
Well, my dear, I would show you the map, but I'm sure you should understand we can't really go through the mountains or between Chuchu and Ikigai. If not, we'd go through there.
it's fine. Maybe on the way back we can probably.
Well, we're heading up north anyway. The plan was she shows you a holographic imagery of the map. Get on the site.
I'm sure. I'm trying to. It's a bit slow. I think my Wi-Fi's dying already.
It's only the 20th.
And I have 4 people living. No, I don't.
Brother,
I have
I
6
had
people
8.
living in this house. I know there'll be a lot of 2 of us play games and the other 2 likes watching videos on like 720 without realizing it.
Brother, I played games. We didn't go through that.
I know. I don't know what's up with my family, dude. We have to buy it twice a month. So if my dad says no, then we're probably not gonna do it. It's fine. I'm on the map.
Needs to be fixed up.
I'm on map.
But yes, we'll be heading up to Pitten to Lippen, and then we'll be heading off to Corchus. As much as I would love for us to go through the desert, at the current state of things, we'll have to see how it all goes. After all, we did have a promise with Solana that we'd go and bring her to Lippen at the very least. The forests of Lippen. Of Lumen, sorry. Not only that, it'll be a good a good spot considering things. Depending on what transpires in this journey, if we manage to get to Lume, then not even the world can start a fight with us.
It sounds like a good plan. Oh my god.
You're right.
I got toad in my throat. Too much coffee. Ew. Sorry.
I'm not used to controlling cacti. I'll pass on the desert for as long as possible. That's fair enough. But yes, considering things, it's easier enough to go around rather than through the desert.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
fine.
our vehicle's equipped for the desert type of landscape either.
You'd imagine a hypercity car would probably have a 4-wheel drive.
The 4-wheel
they
drive
have
ain't the
everything.
problem. It's the other parts of it that is.
We are illegal.
I'm not a car person. I don't know.
Dude, it's less about the stripes and more about the fucking reasoning of our fucking car is not made for the desert. I don't think we
Are we
got
not
that
an, is it
option.
not an all-terrain?
I don't think it's an
It's not
alternate.
an all-terrain.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
If it,
made for roads and dirt roads at most.
yeah, if it was, we'd have gone through the mountains easy.
Man. Fair enough.
Hey,
But
look, if we head over to
lucky enough for
Corchus,
you-
maybe we can get a, a steam-powered car.
There are roads going all the way through like the major places. The only place it doesn't is literally Saloon.
I wish we had an all-terrain vehicle. Then we could just go into the water.
Like,
I
you know,
don't think
your your van can handle
But
like all of the
all-terrain.
other roads.
Dude, it'll be fine in forests and dirt roads.
But in the
Like animal
desert,
trails.
when there's no fuel stations, no.
There's no fuel station, no charging station, no none.
There's no
Are we a
technology in Saloon,
fuel-based car
rather.
or are we charging?
I don't know. What are we?
Solar
Are we
power.
gas or
Solar powered.
electricity? Solar?
We're
We'd
green.
be
You're
fine then,
green. No,
technically.
it's powered by nanobots. It's the same stuff that powers androids.
So yeah, no, Saloon would have absolutely zero things to do with
Keep in
Android.
mind, Saloon has one landline for the entire town.
And it's in Mark's Tavern.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Oh, sorry, the entire country has one landline. Correction.
That's so sad.
Like, you can use your mobile phones, but it's a bit shoddy sometimes.
Dude, what do you think? Like, it's the best place for bandits and vagabonds. Because there's nothing.
That's because it was lawless. I thought that was because it was above
It
the
is
law.
also lawless.
It's also lawless. Yeah, there you go. But hey,
But look, if you guys did the quest in Old Dust, then that might not be an issue anymore.
time to completely ignore Saloon again. Why do you want us to go to the sand?
The desert is
A
the
wise
best
man
place.
once said, "It's rough its course and it gets everywhere."
I am a vampire. Please do not make me go through.
Don't make me
I
shove
can
you into the
handle-
sunlight.
I think there's like a bit of sunlight I can get before the cancer starts chasing after me.
Poison ivy umbrella.
You have a poison ivy umbrella.
What?
I have
Sunlight
confidence.
sunlight is only lethal to vampires that haven't fed, or that have recently turned.
Speaking of, Isola looks at
Really?
you, Josephine.
Mm. Yes.
Do you feed on blood like the other vampires do?
I go hunting in the woods for wild animals. Usually, I don't like eating people blood.
Not even the blood bath.
I prefer animal blood, really.
Oh,
That's why usually in the mornings, if I disappear, that's where I am.
And here I thought you just wanted alone time with your wife.
That too. But she doesn't like when I drink people's blood, so I have to honor her. as much as I can. I'll be right back.
Just slides off outside of you.
Goes to the bathroom. Leaving Coffin there.
No, bringing coffin along with her.
So, is there anything else you'd like to do in Talos? Oh, anything else you'd want to do in Blobsy before you guys head off?
Why are you young?
Dude, I'm always tired.
Right, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome
Well,
back.
we don't have much of anything else, unless Anthea here wants to chase after the merchant boy.
Don't say it like I have something for him. I just thought he was nice.
I think you do have a thing for it, sweetie.
Excuse
No
you.
shame.
No,
I'm
don't
kind
tease
of curious
poor
because
girl.
he sell the tea leaves.
Really?
I don't think you want the leaves he sells.
Isola has his number. I'm sure that she
Oh, you
called
have
it.
his number too. Oh,
Can you ask him? Can
presses
he,
it
if
onto
he
her
sell tea
palm.
leaves?
I'm not calling him to ask for tea leaves.
Why not?
Why not?
Well, regardless, keep that for me. In the off chance I do lose my phone.
I feel like Isola's phone is filled to the brink with contacts at this point, and she wouldn't have space.
What do you mean? Unlike you guys, I actually have a phone that's hyper tech.
Damn.
Yeah, you have a hyper sleeper.
Yeah. Look, Isola is like sad. She wasn't in the prison as a prisoner. She was living the life, despite being pretty much quiet the entire time. Actually, yeah,
That
no,
was in
Isola
solitary
would be
confinement.
Isola would be the one causing the riots. She'd be the planning.
Could be the muscle.
Hmm? Would be the muscle?
Mm.
I don't think any one of us would be a muscle. Our characters are intelligent so far. It'll be you, Josephine. Because it definitely ain't Emilia. Definitely not Mariko. Definitely not Brassica. We've already,
I'm a sub
mentioned.
DPS.
Anything's a DPS if you try it hard enough, right? Look at me, I'm a healer.
Exactly.
Reverse heal.
You're a battle healer. That's different.
Cock's claw. Quote unquote.
That's what happens. Your credit card declines while you're paying for the hospital bill.
Are you guys
Heading off,
ready
yes.
to move on?
Yeah.
Sweet. Who was our navigator again?
I am.
I thought you were a journal keeper.
No, I say it because I can't wait to roll a nat 1.
Please
Oh,
don't.
actually. Look, if you want me to be the one, I won't say what numbers I got.
I'll make you reroll
Let me
anyway.
test it.
You
I'm
know
not
the
doing it,
tests
not
don't
today.
work.
It's just a test with my dice to see how they're feeling. They don't want to drive today.
Lavender,
Not that
did you
any
want
of you are
Yuki?
driving. Zola's the only one behind the wheels.
Lavender, did you want Yuki to
I'll
take
be on the
over
side.
Quartermaster for you?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You know,
fine.
Lavender,
You want to be
take
on
Journal
navigator
Keeper from me.
No, I'm sorry.
Why?
Alright. Ern can be Journal Keeper, Yuki can be Quartermaster, and Lavender can be Navigator. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After collecting the rest of your stuff from your inn in Blopsy in the adventuring area, soon your entire party, NPCs included, sort of squish into the back of this van. And soon you are on your way. Isola driving and Brassica riding shotgun with the direction. Navigator, if you please,
Yeah.
roll for me.
Yeah.
navigation.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Alright, so that is a plus. Hang on, let me grab before I start trying to guesstimate. Just grab it. Alright. Nat 20 is +2 to encounter rolls. So, roll me your first encounter, and move the token.
Okay.
Just to clarify, how many spaces do you guys move again?
2.
2?
Yep.
There you go, move 2 spaces.
Where exact? Hold on.
It's in
Where
our P chat.
exactly the way we're going?
We're heading this way.
God, I'm hungry.
Same.
Hi, hungry.
God damn it.
And we're going through the
You're not
forest.
bad.
Okay, I move.
I'm hungry. I'm starving.
And I'm rolling. For I rolled 16, so plus
18. Plus
2.
2.
18.
plus
Damn.
2.
Ooh.
18 is...
18.
Alright, roll me a d4.
D4, okay. God, I'm glad I bought the dice set for the Barasika.
Oh, I want to buy a new dice set too. I don't have the money yet.
4.
4. Alrighty. So, as you guys travel, out of Blopsy and start your way, off to... You guys are heading to Hitten, right? Eventually?
Eventually. So we're
Yeah.
going from to
Eventually, yeah.
Ingress, Arte, then across to Adelchi, and then Pitten.
Just making sure, is that with the +2?
Yeah, that's with the +2. You guys stop, just on the side of the forest, on the side of the river, where a traveling settlement has seemed to, set up. Checking out the wares, you guys are able to sell or buy anything there. You can interact with an NPC there if you wish. It seems that this
I
traveling
want to sell the
settlement
crown.
has been all around the Contentient, so they sell items from across the entire continent.
Oh, we're moving already. It's on that sheet. Music.
Can I sell the crown that we got last session? I would like.
So you're selling the...
What's it called? The Thorn luxury crown. Because I have one. Yeah.
They are willing to pay you $400 for it.
400? Can I, is it possible to haggle? Should I?
Yeah, you can. Remember, this is a traveling settlement, so they work slightly different to normal merchants.
I would like to persuade them.
How? Sort of explain to me, like, how would you go about trying to convince them to, increase its worth?
So Josephine, okay, no, I just, guys, only how much it was 400, right? Only 400? We almost died battling this chaos creature for these crowns. Surely you can give us a little bit more, right?
Yeah. Roll me with persuasion. Let's see how well it goes.
Oh shit, that's a 20. That's a nat 20.
Oh wow. Okay.
A +2, so that's a 22.
The person you were the merchant you were talking to sort of ponders for a moment and sort of like, oh, yeah, makes sense. Like if it was a chaos creature that you were fighting, and sort of takes a sort of better look at this crown. Just like, like we could possibly thinking about it. They're like, okay, fine, but this is gonna be the last offer. 900.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it.
Sweet.
She'll take 900. You guys want to buy anything?
Isola is waiting for you in the car.
You don't want anything? Okay. You don't want to sell anything either? Because
Maureen's asleep in the back.
you guys can sell the crowns. We have one, right? I'm pretty sure everyone has
sold
one.
mine last time.
We have 2.
How much did you... Yeah.
Went for 500.
You got it for 500?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brassica, you want anything? I don't think you have a crown, by the way.
So anyone else want to buy, sell, or interact? Otherwise, you can roll next encounter.
I was going to. I know. But I wanna see this. Selling of tea leaves.
BRB.
Oh, if anyone's selling tea leaves? Yes,
Yeah.
they are selling tea leaves.
How much is it?
Give me 1 second. I just gotta find. There's a small bag for $5, medium bag for $9, or a large bag for $12.
Large bag.
Large bag?
About 2 large bag.
2 large bags. FYI, a large bag is 10 servings of tea. So if you buy 2 of them, you get 20 servings of tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, easy. We have chai leaves and we have tea leaves.
I buy one for each.
Okay.
Sorry, do I get anything if I get a 69 on trade?
69 on trade. No. Just the normal one.
I guess she was doing some interesting training. Got it.
Now I just need to buy a
we
kettle.
have tapioca pearls is something else.
Oh yeah.
For sale. Anyway, yeah. So you buy a bag of tea leaves and a bag of chai leaves.
Yeah.
How many?
Sorry, I always wanted to make a cake to trade of the she like tea.
Yeah, no, go for it. Your car is 3 days per encounter.
Yep.
Okay, let's just double check. Alrighty, roll me next encounter. Lavender?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was writing something down.
Alright.
Okay. 7.
7 with the +2?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got a 5?
Yeah.
So 7, roll with disadvantage on your next encounter.
Okay.
So you make sure you move 2 spaces.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on.
We
Can't
can't
go across the water.
You can go to the wall. Okay. So I was here, right?
Yeah, you're here. So you can go 1,
잠깐만.
2 if you want. Or 1, 2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So yes, sort of a storm begins to pass over as you guys start driving, an ocean storm. It makes it a little bit difficult to navigate in the rain because you're kind of off-road at the moment. So yes, you will have disadvantage for next encounter. Roll me,
Okay.
next encounter. So roll 2 d20s and we'll take the smaller one.
Jesus.
Oh, I keep forgetting about.
What?
I need to roll a D3 because I didn't do it last night or last session.
Alright, what'd you get, Lavender?
Same.
Another 5?
7.
No. Oh
7?
no. It was 7. So 9.
Okay, so it's a 9.
I well, you said to roll 2, right? So I rolled 19 and 7.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
So with a 9, it is a normal day. You have a chance to interact with one of your NPCs if you would like to. Otherwise, we can continue on.
Would you like to interact with our NPCs?
After this, I gotta go eat. I'm sorry.
If you want, you can go eat, and the rest of the party can interact with an NPC until you get back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta
That's
That's
all
all
right.
good.
Go eat.
Oh,
Go.
eat on behalf of us.
Right. See you soon.
So yes, what NPC would you like to interact with?
Well, let's see. Let's interact with Anthea. We kind of just kidnapped her, basically. We did kind of just surprise adopt her out of nowhere.
Well, you did give her like the other thing, like the ability.
Yeah, still, we kind of did surprise adopt her from the Adventurers Guild kind of situation. So, yeah, let's interact with her. As they're like having, I'm assuming she's like speaking, like she's sitting next to her or something. What's happening? Are we still driving? Are we taking a small break?
I feel like it's probably where you pulled up to like make camp for the night.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like, you know, everyone's sort of just sitting around doing their own thing.
Oh, pardon me. What happened to my music?
I don't
Where
know.
did my tab go?
I don't know.
My
The music
tab
stopped.
disappeared. Just this single tab disappeared. Please don't tell me the thing is gone. That shouldn't be the case, right? No. All right. Okay, I guess. And it decides to play a random video. Got it. Anyway, but yeah. So we're taking. What's the word? We're setting up camp, basically,
Yeah,
right?
basically you're setting up camp.
Or are we set it up? Where's camp set yet?
It's like the people that aren't here are setting up the camp.
Okay. So, Anthea, how are you handling yourself? We did kind of just immediately it recruited you into the party after all.
Oh, I'm good. It's strange. I kind of always thought that when I'd become an adventurer, I'd be kind of in like a horse and cart situation, not
Car?
this.
Well, I can't blame you there. Damn. Where's the... let's do that. Well, I guess you're not wrong. Personally, I thought that would be the case if I did become an adventurer myself. But here we are, a van filled with many people.
Like I don't have any complaints. Like it's fun. I think. Like the settlement was cool, and then look, I never been a big fan of Storm. Thunder gets so loud.
Hi, I'm back.
Ow.
Sorry.
No, what was that noise?
What noise?
Clearly you didn't hear it.
Neither of us did.
It came from her.
I didn't hear it.
What noise was it? I'm sorry.
It sounded like like a hiss, or like when you I don't know how to explain it.
Like feedback?
No, it's not feedback. I know what feedback would be.
It might be because I moved my wallet. It might have been that, like the
It
zipper
did sound
hitting
like
the table or
scratching
something.
noises.
Yeah,
Was
it
it
might be
Full
that.
House
Sorry, I was moving my wallet.
No, not quite. I guess it's like Lavender's gonna get dinner, and Retta is in and out.
Yeah.
So
Oh, what? Can you tell me what Lavender got? Because I was.
She got
It disappeared
teas.
for
you got 2 bags
She
of
got
tea leaves for $12.
$4 each,
No, $12 each.
or $12 each.
2 of them.
But yes. Where were we?
It wasn't exactly the adventuring I expected. The settlement was cool. I really don't like storms. The thunder gets way too loud, but I'm glad that it's all passed. It seems like it's cleared over. And yeah, the sky's really nice.
It is a rather clear one, considering how thunderous it was earlier.
Hopefully it doesn't get too cold. I'll have to change what I'm wearing. I don't think I have anything that's more suited to colder climates.
No nonsense. You can just huddle over if you wish to be warm. What? Silence and staring. What?
It just sort of seems like she's like lost in thought.
At the comment or?
No, it's like it's something else.
Penny for your thoughts.
I'm thinking back to everything that you guys told me what happened with Lillian. I hope my family is alright. Like, I know a lot of adventurers, we leave our families in order to become adventurers, but like, Lillian, she was different, and then she came back to find out
Everything.
Yeah. Makes you kind of miss home a little bit, right?
Well, that's a good question now for you, isn't it? Where are you from, Anthea? We kind of just met in Tarlis. In Blopsy in specific. You probably came there to be an adventure, a normal one, probably adventuring normally like everyone else, but instead well, you came across me who decided to throw you around to try and get you to unlock your potential. You're right, Yuki.
Yes.
So I think she was scrubbing her phone or something.
Okay, I think my phone's too close to me. I'm gonna put you over here now. I can't get on my headphones because I can't hear my mom and she gets mad. Sorry.
That's fair. Oh, actually, I'm from Anfrey, where you'd probably expect my kind to be from. Grew up in a small little community. Everyone knows everyone. I really just couldn't ask for a better place to grow up.
Do they happen to have a phone or anything of the sort?
The community isn't big on technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ask the kids all do, but parents, grandparents, they're still all like, that belongs over in Modeluna, that doesn't belong in Anfrey. That's bad for the environment. You know, all those kind of things.
Sounds like what a traditional old elderly would say, yes. Especially in Andrew. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Like, doing everything the old-fashioned way on pen and paper is great, but in Anfrey, letters take so long to get places. We have, like, designated people that just travel to and fro from the big cities to the small towns. That's their job. They get paid well for it, too, but I didn't want to do that.
Sounds to me like it was as if like you were offered that job.
Well, yeah. Us rabbit can tend to be a lot faster than others.
That is true. You're
Plus,
quite agile.
Exactly. I was gonna say, fought against me. You got to see it firsthand.
You could go faster.
I'm pretty sure my friend went into that. Instead of coming to join me as an adventurer.
Are they the ones that are into technology or the one against
it? She's kind of old school.
Mm-hmm.
She's very into letter writing.
I'm not surprised. After all, as much as technology is nice and what's the word? Convenient. Something about writing a letter once in a while is nice.
I suppose you've probably been around with technology growing up and not being there, right?
I've been in both cases of the world. A world where there wasn't much technology and a world where now technology is everywhere.
Do you really think it's made the world worse?
It all depends on how you look at it. When something makes life a convenience, oftentimes it is easier to abuse it than it is to make proper use of it. And currently, the world as it stands may seem like a dark and gloomy place, with technology being on the forefront of everything, but technology always has been the forefront of everything. From the tools we wield to the carriages we've ridden, from the boats that we sail, even pen and paper. That is all technology.
Can I tell you something cool? Something that my parents don't even know?
Something your parents would not know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Maybe a device that sends beepings as a form of conversation.
No.
A Morse code machine.
No.
What was the question again?
Do you want to know
A tattoo?
No, actually, I don't have a tattoo. I thought about getting one. We have a tribal tattoo usually everyone gets, but because I became an adventurer, I sort of didn't get it. Much to my parents' disgust, my grandparents actually aren't that against technology. My my grandma in particular, she actually got my Hellbird, made in. Well, I think she said it was made in Hyper City.
Uh-huh. I was wondering why it was so different compared to the background of everything else that you might come from.
Yeah, it's retractable,
Hmm.
so it's easier for carrying, or you can use it as an axe if you want to. That's how they hid it from my parents. They would use it as an axe for cutting up firewood.
Does that mean your grandmother might have a means of communication with you?
Unfortunately, she's no longer around.
Oh, my condolences.
That's okay. Grandparents are old. Us beastkin don't live long. So we make the most of it.
Rather than seeing it, rather than not living as long, you should say is living. I had the right words for this, but common's quite difficult.
I don't think I've ever seen you not be elegant. This is crazy. Are you feeling alright?
I am a normal person, much to everyone else's thoughts.
You don't act like it.
Oh, that sounds pretty normal.
No, you go around trying to find people with what you call potential.
And have I been wrong?
Maybe. I don't see what you see in me. Genuinely.
Nonsense.
Just a country bunny girl.
You'd be surprised. A lot of the people that became heroes come from the countryside. I mean, think about Leon Maxwell. He was just some nobody ruin hunter who came from the Celestial Kingdom. Not even people don't even know where exactly from.
I don't think the Celestial Kingdom is classed as country.
No, the overall kingdom and of itself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What do people know about the fact that his father was just some random priest in a random church?
I feel like they don't.
Yeah.
That's oddly specific.
Dude, people would dig up a lot of shit. But yeah, think about it. A lot of people that have come to become well known are they come from what people nowadays would call the sticks. The director of the Magical Institute in Gwentis, Fionn is his name. He was from just a small little village. Granted, it was a very long time ago, but think about that for a moment. Someone from a tiny little village became the head of revitalizing old magic within the elves and the Fae. Much older than anyone else on the content team, but still stands. He was some nobody from nowhere.
Hmm.
If you think about Leon too, he came out from nowhere and then became someone so respected, so well known that people are now running to see what they can get out of his legacy. All of his wives, they all sound crazy, but Jalia, the queen, or former queen, I'd say, her past isn't exactly the most normal. Nor was his wife Iluka. If you think about it, Silver also came out of nowhere.
I'll be honest,
Hmm.
I don't know much about Leon at all.
I don't blame you. Not everybody would be as well versed in his history as most people nowadays.
Like, I believe in him as the adventurer to look up to, but as for like wives and family and upcoming, I don't know much about that. I know what the things he achieved as an adventurer.
Well, just take it as that. He came from nowhere and became someone, not really overnight, but over the course of his adventure. You could be that too, you know. That's the kind of potential that I smell from you, from Lillian, even from Kiara. Everyone else.
Well, I appreciate the the word?
Confidence.
Mm, encouragement.
I wouldn't say it's encouragement. It's just to remind you that you're still young. There's plenty of things that you can do. That you can still do.
Well, I still have plenty to learn.
Maybe you should spar with Lillian from time to time.
I no, that's a little bit. I don't want to. I've heard the stories of Leon and Amelia, and I feel like that would just be. I wouldn't be anything close to that. I would just die, and she can't bring me back.
Oh, don't worry, one of us can.
I can.
Not like that. I prefer to keep everything alive and not undead. Thank you.
Don't worry.
Were you the one
I'll
that
tell-
was scared?
No, that was Lillian.
Damn, just throwing her under the bus. Just right out there.
Lillian's just like, what? Did someone... I thought I had my name.
Oh, we're just talking
Nothing.
about
You're very
you,
pretty.
Lillian.
Go back.
And Thea says she's gonna spar with you from time to time.
She is? I'm not.
She will now. But you have to hold back, Lillian.
But holding back doesn't help anyone, just hinders both of us.
Well, no, you need to. She needs to get used to you first before you can proper spar. After
No,
all,
that's not how sparring works.
Lillian,
You don't hold back when sparring.
well, no, you and I don't, but you and I are different.
She was fine
Would
against
I
you.
die?
Oh, well, technically, possibly. Well, I technically did hold back against her. After all, sparring is a way of teaching, and you need to understand that sometimes just going overboard might not be the case. Don't worry, I'll make sure. Worst comes to worst, I'll
You
spar
just
with you
spar
from
with
time
me.
to time.
If I can't go all out, then I get nothing out of it.
Oh, Lillian. Tomorrow I'll teach you how to spar and getting something out of it even if you're holding back.
Question.
Yes.
Would I die if I spar against Lillian?
Possibly.
Possibly.
A lot of us
Damn.
would probably die. Like, I'm pretty sure I can only tank 2, maybe 3 hits from her. And I have 92 health.
Because if not, I could I could help her build her resistance against her fear of the undead.
No,
That was
I
what
don't think that's just a fear that's deeply ingrained in her.
I feel like your wife wouldn't be able to handle that. I feel like she'll be mush by the end of it all.
No! Don't mush her. She's not poor.
Remember, Lillian's reaction is to decapitate.
And to crush.
No! My pretty
Yuki, just
wife.
don't forget her sword that we've given her is a slab of metal. Literally.
Like, she will literally just
Never
throw
mind.
the sword. It would pin down
It's like
most
a
people.
fucking...
The only reason why Isola manages it is because she just uses centrifugal force. Is that the word centrifugal?
Centrifugal? Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't wield it. She just spins it around with the momentum of Lillian spinning it. She doesn't block. She never does. She can't block that.
Wait, how much strength do you guys have?
I only have 22.
I have... If I remember, I have 29.
Yeah, no, you
Question
guys
mark.
definitely wouldn't be able to pick up Lillian's sword.
Yeah, no, I never... I know I
Oh,
could
no, I
never.
don't. I have 22.
Lillian's
Never mind.
strength is at 35.
What the hell?
I thought that'd be a lot more bigger.
Well, everything else went to vitality, so she's got
Oh.
38 vitality.
Damn.
38? I
Yeah.
don't know. Actually, well, yeah. 38.
Sounds about right. But yes. Hopefully.
Even Muzza says, damn.
But yes,
Damn.
hopefully you'll get to learn more on these adventures. I'll help you as best as I can, try to make you reach your full potential. But at the end of the day, I can only guide you and nudge you. It is entirely you, whether or not you wish to go forward. Rest assured, if you are afraid to take that step, I'll be by your side.
Well, this is definitely the start of an adventure. Who knows what has in store for the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. And from here on out, you'll have to take care while sparring. Because from here on out, I will not be holding back like I didn't when I tested you back in the in Topsy.
You say you are holding yourself back. I feel like you weren't.
I was. Did you see me use my weapons properly?
Yes.
Properly.
Yes.
With the blades and everything.
Yes. Wait, blades?
Exactly.
Wait, you have blades in that? Where do you have blades in that?
She unfurls her fan, right?
Yeah.
It's just normal. She folds it up and then unfurls it again. Now there's suddenly blades on it.
How? How did you do that? Is there like a button? Is it like this? She picks up her her helmet, like spins it around, like, and moves her finger in a certain combination, and you watch the handle just spring out, and then it flicks around into place.
I guess you could say that. This is from the Chaos Open. This is my actual fan. So once more, normal fan, furls it up, unfurls it again, blades at the.
It's like a Wolverine claw.
No,
It's
it's
like
literally
katanas, but
hidden
better.
blades. Hidden blades behind
The paper.
yeah.
That's
If you
so
know
cool.
Kitana,
Yeah, I do.
yeah, her fans.
That's so cool.
But yes, I don't usually use my blades for sparring. Unless it's with Lillian. But then Lillian always. I swear, if Lillian was any more agile, she'd be the next coming of Leon.
I'm really scared of her.
She's a prodigy.
You watch Lily, and she's trying to help, like, build the fire, and she just picks up this log and just snaps it in half.
She's a prodigy. Just
Muscle
a bit
memory.
rough around the edges.
Do you think
That's
she has more agility than me?
no. I think between the both of you, you might have more agility than her. At
That's
least
terrifying.
practical agility.
If
But
she
she
had
has
the
enough muscle
intelligence to
strength.
go with her strength, she literally would be terrifying.
But that's why I recruited you. You're a lot better with your head than she is in terms of just overall intelligence. Nothing against her. She is all animal instinct, funnily enough. More instinct than even the demi-humans that I've with before. But I guess that's how the world balances itself out. She's not the smartest nor the sharpest. But you can definitely count on her when it comes to combat.
Mm.
And I hope that both of you can work together even when I'm not.
Of course. Look, is this a good team?
If anything, I should probably check up on Lou and her student. Maybe we can have you three work together somehow.
Possibly.
You
I feel like they're in a very different realm of their own.
Well, if you think about it like this, Antea, one is a legendary martial artist who essentially started an entire dojo on her own with pupils spanning generations. And her student is one that she saved a long time, not too long ago. They're gonna be on a different plane of existence for a while as they get used to what is normal outside of their dojo. But one thing's for sure, when it comes to pure strength, Lillian has a knack for it. When it comes to wit, it seems that you have a pretty good grasp on that. But technique-wise, depending on how Miss Lou has been teaching her student, I'm pretty sure she'll excel in that most.
I really don't want to intrude on that word.
Nonsense. If anything, Miss Lou might be okay with all of you watching, or maybe even learning from her. Who knows? Maybe you might get something out of it. After all, an adventurer always keeps their horizons broad, so as to get as much information as they can from the world. At least that's what it says in the pen.
Well, we probably should go about making dinner, right? What a nice night to camp out.
Indeed. Well, I wish things could stay as peaceful like this, but you go ahead and prepare dinner. I have something that
She nods her head and she soon gets up to go and help Lillian.
Can I go hunting?
You can, for sure.
I would like to find some animals to suck.
Roll me D100 luck.
Remember what I keep forgetting. No, that's the other campaign. 300 luck. A 46.
You managed to find a small creature, like a squirrel, but that's about all you could really find. There's not much around this area.
I'll take a squirrel.
So who wants to be our temporary navigator?
I
Do
can.
you trust me?
Do you trust me?
The two of you I don't trust anyway. But
No, it's me
alas.
and Rita you shouldn't.
I've been getting good rolls today.
That's about to change. from
Yeah,
here
now
on
that you
out.
said it, you've jinxed yourself.
Shush.
Alright.
Trust me and my big dice.
Navigator.
We have the... Is it a new navigation roll? So no more
No, I will
D20
allow them.
and-
I will allow you guys to keep the +2 from Lavender.
Okay. That is a 21. Okay.
21.
I got 19 plus 2.
Alright, who have we got in chat right now? Chat, do you want to do some gotcha?
Gotcha! I would have gotcha. Wait, I would have gotcha.
What happened?
Can I gotcha?
It's a 21.
I got 20. I got 21.
Make sure you move
Can I
2
gotcha?
spots if you haven't already.
Gotcha. Close
Here.
enough.
Chotto.
Yeah, that works. Gotcha with an A. We rolling waifus? You're rolling waifus. It could be husbandos. That's up to my
We're
Pinterest
doing
to
art,
decide.
right?
That's all on
2.
your Pinterest. Alright. Time to find out.
Wait, are we-
Reloading my Pinterest? Alrighty.
Earn. Albert
Yes.
is fine, right? Like, we're not stopping at Ingress, right? We're going straight to art. Arcade.
If you want to stop by Angus, you can. I don't mind.
Alright, I have the
I'm-
Gambit dice out. If you would like to gotcha, put gotcha in chat, and I will roll a d20, and I will count, and then I will show you guys what image
Yeah.
everyone got.
I would like the gotcha.
We got Ruko. We've got. Alright, I need my
I'm back.
notepad. Welcome back.
Hello, there.
Hey.
I did the encounter roll while you're. I did one encounter roll while we were gone.
Oh, okay.
We
Make sure to write
have
down the
Yuki.
days past.
Muzza, you in? Yep. Alright, there's Muzza.
I mean,
I was dusting my marker. That's alright. Let me roll. Let's see what we get. So Ruko, you got a 2. Alright. Yuki, you got a 14.
How are we gonna, like, in what situation are we finding these NPCs? That's my
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Muzza, you got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, you ready to see what you got on the gacha pools today?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Alright, it is loading.
Alright. Should I roll as well?
You can if you want a gacha.
7.
You get a 7. 1, 2,
I want to do
3,
2.
Roll
4,
d20.
5,
Roll a
6,
d20.
7.
Was it that difficult that you had to go through several?
Oh, I had to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had to skip 6 because they're all not inches. And what'd you get, Lavender?
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I like the goat girl.
Alright.
Why did it change?
So, Ruko, you got this. If you want to re-roll, I will allow 1 re-roll. Just say gacha in chat. This is your NPC gacha that you got. Keeping it? Keeping it. Alright. Alright, next we have Yuki.
What wonderful laces.
Did I get the one guy?
Yeah, you did. Please don't get to reroll.
Players don't get to reroll.
That's fine.
Muzza,
He looks like
you
Jimmy
got
Blunt.
this.
Oh, goat. Wait,
I like the goat girl one. She's really cute.
there's 2 more behind them.
Muzza, would you like to reroll or keep it?
Wow.
Oh my god, yeah, there are 2 other goat girls there. I didn't see that.
Yeah. They look so sneaky.
Dun, dun, dun,
Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like she's done with them.
Yes. I already have a story in mind when I saw her. I refer back to what I said before. Why roll when I can make my own random AI prompt? That or wow.
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 I refer back to what I said before. Wow.
Wow.
And this is what Ernest got.
What did I get? Oh, is that the...
No, sorry, this is... Yeah, no, this is what Ernest got, yeah.
This is what I got, huh?
Yeah, the brown-haired girl.
Why am I not surprised?
And then that means that Lavender got this girl.
Holy curls.
Oh.
Holy drills.
Oh my god.
Very pretty.
Ojo-sama.
Feisty.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
She's like a Shiyoko and then oh!
Yeah, I can actually hear it.
Wait, I know exactly the character.
Fucking, I see Reto's always like silver hair, red eyes. He's down.
He's down.
So, do you guys wanna? I can make 2. I can roll for 1 off Pinterest. I can find 1.
Yeah, put in your own NPC there.
And then you can roll a d6 if you get whoever wants to roll can roll a d6.
I trust Lavender to roll d6 after this.
Okay.
I'm gonna write down more stuff.
Aaron, your girl looks like Sochi gender
I roll
like his
5.
little.
I don't know about that.
I can see it. Like it looks like. I can see Aethel actually against the vent.
No, I've seen Ethan. This wouldn't be him. Athel's not sneaky enough for that kind of feel.
That's fair.
What?
I got a very familiar anime character.
Alright, now I'm curious.
Who?
Alright, this is the NPC that I got. Alright, chat, you ready?
Oh,
Can we interact with that one?
You can, technically, yes.
oh, you're right.
Oh my god.
Does she have abilities with a katana and light? D20 for gotcha.
Oh, E20 Reda, if you want a gotcha.
Retta wants a gotcha?
Does she also come with a red panda that goes raffle?
I can roll for you, Retta. It's fine. If you want to do normal gotcha.
Go for it.
Alright. Retta got a 3. One, 2. I don't think I can
I
show
say
that
it's
on
red
screen.
eye, silver
Wait,
hair.
Let me see. Technically, yes.
It's
No, I don't want to risk that.
Technically, yes. We've shown worse.
Am I right? Is it red eye, silver hair again?
No, it was a girl in a bikini.
What the fuck?
But instead, the next one, I went for the next one. This is the next one. This is Retta's. There you go, that's Retta's.
Kirito, is that you? Wait, he's even got the fucking black sword and blue sword.
Can you send me the first, like,
It-
can you
it
send it to the
has-
fan group, the other one? I am now
it-
concerned what your first initial one was to me.
Yeah,
I
the
wanna
name for
see
this
that.
image is Anime Character 133.
I don't play that game, but it kind of looks like Aiki to me. Like the one with the god.
Aiki?
The from Smash, not from Smash. I think he's like Fire Emblem, but he's also in Smash, and that's the only place I know he's
Oh.
from.
There you go, Retta. I said it in
I
fair.
don't know who
You
he's
mean
from.
Ike?
Ike.
Is it Ike or Aiki?
That is Shiro from No Game No Life.
Yes, that is Shiro.
What
Oh, it's her!
LLM are you using? It's
Oh,
great
I love her.
LLM.
She's so cute.
And it's help.
I don't know.
What's an LLM? What's an LLM?
Oh wait, no, I put an extra letter there, so that's...
I don't know.
Yo,
What does that mean?
question.
Riku, what
Large
does it mean?
language
What
model.
number did you roll for me?
Oh, it's
Artificial
AI.
intelligence model
3.
designated to understand and generate human-like text
3,
based on the
okay,
vast
hold on.
amounts of data.
1, 2, 3.
Is that the right AI?
This is what I got on my Pinterest.
What AI? No, no AI, just Pinterest.
Yeah, I press refresh on my Pinterest and I scroll down.
It's cool for like these kinds of things, but it kind of sucks now because Pinterest used to be a place where I looked at like, oh, this is that artist, this is that artist.
Yeah,
Now
but
it's all AI.
It's all AI.
It's very
the-
hard to pick
With a
up.
random out of the blue meme for me from time to time.
Yeah, mine's food, crafty, like artworks. I guess, or like for like NPCs. I guess in a sense, and then the occasional meme.
The occasion. That's the best part.
I got like cursed images, cute furniture pieces, pixel art, and like jewelry. That's on mine.
Okay, all right. So, who wants to roll the D6 or I guess with Retta's it'd be a D7. So D8, but ignore
Is
the
it
8.
D7? Lavender,
D-
do you want to do it?
D8, ignore the 8.
D8.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's 6.
So it is Raftelia.
Is that
That's
it?
right.
Victoria.
Oh my god, it is.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
I jokingly said it, but I guess. Anyway, go on. Go on.
yeah, I need
Rest
to
in
close
peace,
some of
Goat
these
Girl.
fucking tabs.
Rest in peace, girl. She'll reappear someday.
I just saw Giga Chad fucking version of The Hobbit.
Good Chad Hobbit.
So
That's a
Good to
terrifying
know.
sentence.
it was Frodo, Giga Chad Frodo.
Frodo. Giga Chad Frodo. Oh god.
It was the last thing I saw on my Pinterest before I closed it.
Maybe it was meant to. Technically, you can right click and reopen.
No,
tab.
I'm not. Leave it die.
So
So,
let it die.
as you guys begin to sort of see a little bit more of civilization as you get closer to the seaside town of Arte. Arte being one of the town's most known for its custom, like, sort of artistic wares, I guess, in a sense. Using combinations of sand and other sort of like seashells and other things taken from the ocean to create intricate patterns on not luxury items, but like, you know, domestic items. Or jewelry or that kind of stuff is sort of what it's known for. There was a brief sort of moment as the road sort of turned solid again. You take notice of a girl just wandering the side of the street in just a t-shirt.
Just a t-shirt.
Just
She's
a
not wearing
slightly longer t-shirt. No, she's not wearing pants. You can see
Not
her
even
thigh in the
shorts?
picture.
Could be.
No shorts?
She might be wearing underwear underneath. You can't really tell, but it looks to you like she's just wearing a very long t-shirt.
Dear God.
Actual
Okay.
dress shirt. With that shadow, I don't think she is. She might
I
be
hope she's
wearing.
wearing panties, dude.
I think she is.
At least.
She
She
might
better
be.
be. If
Might-
not, we have to cover her up. The poor girl must be cold.
Anyway. I wonder if this is AI or if this is actually someone. It's so shit that I have to actually ask that.
It's crazy.
There's.
Like, the fact that there's actual proper, like, Japanese characters written on the front.
Yeah. Like, it's proper, right? That's
It's
not.
proper, yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, it feels not
It
quite
could
right.
be that they made AI and then they touched it up.
Could be as well.
So that's also another thing.
But then again, AI has also improved so much. Anyway, yeah, go on.
So yes, would you guys like to pull over and help her out or talk to her?
Anyone?
Hey, miss. Are you okay? You seem a little cold.
She gives you a strange look.
Don't mind this one. Are you heading anywhere in particular?
Oh, yes. I'm trying to get to Adelchi. I'm meeting up with some more of my party members.
Do you often wear just a shirt?
No, this isn't normally what I wear. No, I kind of, we were dealing with, some sirens that were in the river on the other side, and I don't really remember what happened. I just woke up on this shoreline on this side.
Well, it might be a bit of a squish, but you can climb on board if you wish. We're heading towards Adelchi ourselves, you see.
Oh, well, if it's not too much, I'd greatly appreciate that.
There'll be a bit of a squeeze if you don't mind that.
It's just as long as I have somewhere safe to sit. I would appreciate if you had anything else I could,
Considering your figure, I might have a few things in my bag.
Yeah, there's just a small situation. I couldn't really help.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me just give you some of these things before you climb. She stops by nearby. And
Do we
rummages
have any?
through her own bag and gives her, at the very least, a spare, like, set of shorts and another shirt, like another shirt to put underneath, for lack of a... What is it called? There's a word for it. An undershirt.
Tank top? Singlet?
Something like that.
Undergarments?
Undergarments mean just underwear in general, but I can't really give her underwear. That doesn't seem
A
hygienic.
singlet?
Something like that, as I said.
She graciously accepts.
Ushers her to a nearby tree.
She doesn't take long to sort of, put on some of the extra clothes. And definitely starts to look a lot more comfortable.
No, not talking about the frilly short. I'm more talking about the top part of the thing. But yeah, anyway, moving.
Yes. She comes back looking a lot more comfortable. Not being as exposed.
You should be careful around sirens. A lot of them have learned a new way to get things.
Yes. We found that out.
Now, hopefully
You're
your
not harmed
companions
in
are
any
all
way, are
good.
you?
No. I was okay. We managed to scare them off. It's just I'm not very good in the water.
I'm not surprised. Not many people venture out into the seas or the rivers for that matter.
Yeah, and I had a steep learning curve trying to get to the shore, and then once I got there, I had to source some new clothes.
Hop on a board and we'll head off to Adelchi. Isola, by the way. These are my party members.
Fuck it,
I'm
I'm gonna
just
call her. I'm just gonna call her. Do I call her this the same name? Because it's all I can see her as.
Alright,
Rafi?
let's see.
Maybe?
Yeah, we'll go with Raffi.
Daphne.
Rapi.
Not to be confused with the Rappy. That's a bird.
That's a bird?
That's a bird. Here, let me show you what it is. I could give you the really weird looking one, but I'll give you the proper one
What is
first.
wrong with you?
Pulls out a bird.
Yeah, no, like genuinely. This is an actual Rappy. Right? That's the actual thing. And this is an art that was made of them.
Is it cute?
It's in
Where's
fan-
the actual one?
The actual one is the top one there. And that's the art that
Where
I
is it
found.
from?
It's from Fantasy
Are you
Star.
pausing?
Oh, wait, hold on. Here, let me
Oh.
send it to you, Lavender.
Okay.
Where is...
You want me to DM you?
It's just, I had to scroll because a lot of people have been catching.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
Rappy.
Ah,
And then this is the
I've
thing that
seen
I
it.
found. Yeah. Have you seen this one though?
It looks like a creature from
Ah.
Hell.
I can hear it.
one of my One of my friend in the Piata was have it as a pet.
I don't blame them. Rappies are cute. Did you look?
No, I haven't seen.
You should have a see. It's
Oh
so
my
much more
God.
cuter than what it originally was. I'll be honest with you.
Wait, I know that thing.
Yeah, it's a Rappy. That's from the Fantasy Star. The thing we beat up from time to time.
They weren't yellow, were they? They were like white.
They're yellow. They're pale yellow usually.
Uh,
Anyway. But it's. You're right. Good.
yeah, I'm just writing down her name on her picture.
Here you go, Yuki. Another project if you want it.
What project? What did you send?
I'll send it to PC.
I'm not sure who's got the echo, but someone's got the echo.
Hopefully not me.
No, I
It
don't think
might
it's you,
be
'cause-
me?
Yeah, it might be.
No?
You got it on speaker?
Yeah, I have a speaker.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, there you go, Yuki.
Such a fat fuck. Oh my god.
But yeah, anyway. So, considering things, you sound like you're an adventurer. You're perhaps part of another party.
Yes, I am. We've been adventuring for about a year or so now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been interesting.
mm-hmm.
I wasn't originally an adventurer. I was only signed up more recently, I guess you could say.
Sounds like you've been an adventurer for longer than, at least unofficially.
Oh, yes, unofficially, yes, but we don't talk about that too much.
Don't worry, technically I've been adventuring for far longer than anyone here. But I've only just been an adventurer for less than a year now, officially.
Interesting.
What would count as adventuring?
Traveling the world, dealing with monsters, doing quests.
Helping people usually is what I'd say.
So this is my first time. Okay.
She also gives you a weird look. You don't normally help people?
I tend to keep to myself.
I feel like that's her wife that does that most of the time.
Oh.
If I did
okay.
help, she would be the one dragging me there. But yes, you wouldn't be wrong.
Oh, well, I'd hate to keep you guys here when you want to get going sooner rather than later.
Hop on. It shouldn't take us too long
Come.
to get to Adelchi. It's nice to meet you, Rafi.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you again.
Climb on car.
Hi, I'm Barasika. You can say I'm a doctor here.
You mean you are a doctor? Heck,
Wait, an
You are
adventuring
the
party
official
with a
doctor.
doctor? You guys are lucky.
She's a licensed doctor. That one's a researcher. That one's an artist. I used to be a strategist. She has a wife.
We have a
That's it.
researcher?
That's it. She has a wife. That's it. End the story.
And that one gambles his life away.
It's like it started off really, really good and got steadily worse.
I'm a necromancer. Thank you very
Got
much.
even worse.
I have
Maybe
a job.
I know that, but I don't know what you've done before this. All I know is you've had a wife.
Check chest.
I mean, yes, I had a wife, but that's besides the point.
No, you're You're shoving her away already.
No. Excuse you.
Regardless, it's a much bigger adventuring party than what I'm used to traveling with. I think there's only about 4 of us.
No. You tell. Curious about this party of yours.
Oh, it's nothing too crazy. We don't really have a healer.
Hmm.
We tend to rely on potions more often than not. But
Oh.
we can hold our own.
Well, that's normal with adventuring parties. We just happen to luck out and have 2 druids with us, and one a proper healer.
Yeah, well, I'm mainly the attacking force in most situations.
Hmm.
But look, we each have our role to play in the party, and I feel like we do pretty good. When water's not involved. We thought we could handle it, but we did, I guess, handle it, but it was just a little bit more we anticipated.
Such is the life of adventuring, after all.
Sure.
And what of the others? Do they happen to do particular roles like you do?
Not quite. Like, one of them is, like a ninja kind of thing. I say that. They're, like, the least stealthiest person I know, but that's what they tell everyone, so I take their word for it.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend, good friend, is a knight of sorts.
Oh. Has a shield, but isn't quite a knight.
Yeah, but still is very virtuous.
Hmm. Did you just call fucking Philo a ninja?
Yes.
Alright. We have a researcher? Yes, you, Mariko. You and your dangerous plants.
You said you and your boys.
You and your boys over there, Mariko. No. Well, it seems that you have quite the party there. That's 3. Who's the 4th one?
Back. Hi.
It's someone we've just started working with. Someone new. We thought extra set of hands weren't hurt.
That's fair enough. Well, hopefully... Well, let's hope we can get to Adelchi without any problems. Besides, we'll have
I'm sure we
another
can.
3 days ahead of us before we reach there. You might have to wait for your companions to arrive, but it's better than just waiting outside here.
It's fine. We have an inn that I can stay at.
That's good. Alright.
If anything, they're probably more surprised how I got there so fast.
You can mention to them that you've met fellow adventurers that could help you.
Of course. Again, thank you.
No, it's fine. You don't need to thank us.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, you too. Hope we get along for the next 3 days. And nothing bad happens.
Don't worry.
Yippee!
It's more... No, I shouldn't say anything. I don't want to jinx our travels.
Alright, Navigator. Please roll for me.
Yes.
Encounter. Number 5.
Okay. Wait.
4.
Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Where did it go?
Did the dice roll away?
Yes.
Oh no,
They rolled across the continent.
not again.
Make sure someone moves the token.
Oh yeah. Wait, I think I found it. What did you roll? Oh, 14. So,
You can move one more spot as well.
okay. 14, so plus 2, 16.
16.
I rolled too hard. It just...
I'll wait for us to get to Adelchi, and then I have to go for a bit. I need to eat.
That's right. 16 is an NPC, so you can choose to talk to an NPC currently in your party or meet a new one.
I want to meet a new one. I kind of want to meet a new one.
Gotcha?
Yeah? Yeah, if you want to meet a new one, it'll be gotcha.
I want to gotcha.
Gotcha!
Alrighty.
Okay.
Chat, if you guys want to gotcha, please put gotcha in chat.
I would like to gotcha, please.
Oh wait, Seasons, I found your boys.
What do you mean you found my boys?
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 Wuthering Waves.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one?
I don't really like one of them though.
Yeah, no, he's just there as like support.
Kalchara can bugger off.
Charo can bugger off. Who would be in his place if you could choose? Rover.
Bran?
Rover
Yep.
would be in his place. Alright. Yeah, anyone in chat want to gotcha? Put gotcha in the chat.
Me. Gotcha.
Alright. You guys all wanting to roll as well?
Yes, I'm gonna roll. I've rolled 9.
Alright, 1, 2.
Actually, I'll roll for myself.
5, 6.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
7, 8, 9. Alright. We have Ernest.
I rolled my own gotcha. I got a 19.
1, 2,
I got 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alright, and you got, what'd you get, Lavender?
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10.
10. Anyone else?
Let me check for it.
Does chat want to
That's a
gotcha
good
for
one, though.
NPCs?
No gotchas from chat?
There's no gotchas from chat so far.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Retta got an 8.
Let us go play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More bikini? Really? Like, I guess this makes sense. You guys are in a seaside town. At least it doesn't look like a child. Ernest. Here's Lavenders. I feel like Lavenders, if anything, is more risque than the rest of us. Then we have Retters. Alright, there we go. So, for those of you watching at home, we have Ernest's gotcha. lovely woman in green.
Of course.
We have Yuki's Gotcha. Little elf girl.
Nice.
We have Lavender's Gotcha.
Wait,
I'm just
Of
gonna say it's
course.
probably a bathing suit. We're gonna go with the
That is a
bathing suit.
big.
yeah.
And then
It's a
we
bathing
have Retz's Gotcha.
And Uma Musume character.
Can we bring the girl back? Yeah, we can bring the girl back.
Here's once more. So you open the image before you copy it so it's not Chinese.
And then we have Goat Girl. Muzzy's
Go
Gotcha.
girl!
Goat girl.
I like Go Girl.
What about deer girl?
We're dear girl.
So,
Barashika is a deer girl.
Yes.
do you guys want
You
to roll?
didn't know?
Or would you rather choose?
You didn't know?
I don't think I did.
Oh my god! Hold on.
Like,
Let
I
me
was like-
post it really quickly.
Wait, what? You didn't know? No?
This is Barashika. This is how she looks
Weird.
in an ILP chat.
I don't know why it didn't correlate to me as dear girl. I saw green hair and thought that's normal girl. I thought they were just branches. I didn't think they were actually like.
I thought they were branches.
Little
My
branches.
Yuki.
I didn't think they were antlers because I knew she was like. I
She's
thought
a
she was, like,
tree girl,
planting
right?
bushes.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think she
She's
was
a druid.
animal.
She's a tree girl, right?
That's what I thought. Because I thought she just had she had like sticks in her hair. I'm sorry.
Can I ask something? I'm sorry, Susan. Can you actually show chat how Barashika looks like?
Yeah, I can easy. There you go. There you go, chat. That's what Braska looks like.
Yeah, she have a hoob and an antlers in their ear.
She never has to worry about shoes.
No, she can't wear shoes.
D5.
Thank you, Susan.
That's alright. So, you see these people walking around the street. You see two of them on the edge of the water. Two of them on the edge of the water. They sort of clearly have been in the water or had just come out. Or about to go in, I guess you could say. You have a couple of adventurers sitting at a nearby sort of cafe. Just sort of enjoying the view. And you have seems to be a goat girl sitting on a bench. Quite
Looks like
annoyed.
almost
Not
thrown.
sure exactly why.
Does she have the little minions behind her as well?
There seems to be two girls playing tag around the bench.
I see.
Aww.
Okay.
Are we gonna?
I
Are
know
we
you guys
rolling
have a
with a
choice for
D5?
this one. You guys have a choice for this one.
Oh,
All of
okay.
these characters are there.
Who should we? I like Goat Girl personally.
Everyone else want to put their votes in?
Isn't
I will-
this one a horse girl?
Rata?
The one in the bikini. Is she a horse girl? Those are horse ears.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I think we're either on a lake or beach.
Yeah, we're at the beach.
Okay,
In a beach.
who's a horse girl?
Isola, like personally, I'm fine with going to interact with the one I choose, but that's my vote. The one that I got. You girls are talking with the goat girl as a vote, right?
Yeah.
I want to talk to the what I got because it's interesting. I never talked to the tiefling in here. Like, okay, what exactly? What's the name on here again?
Kinum.
Kinum, myself. But if you have to choose, I guess. Actually,
So
I'll
not-
go for the elf one.
You mean my elf?
Not the elf one. The green hair
Ernest one? Yeah.
Mm,
And Morito,
I
who do
like
you vote?
goat girl.
Two
So it's-
mischievous girls in the background.
So it's up to Rita to vote.
I mean, it's already 2-1, unless Rita picks like.
Okay?
A muzzle for you. I'll send the picture for to the TRPG general chat. So you're gonna have a look. Or in future streams, if you want, like, I want my NPC to go back in there, then you can, like, tell me and I'll take it from here and chuck it back into the rotation. I think it's pretty sorted there. I think you're going with the
Yeah.
green-haired elf girl.
Okay. That's fine.
So, how do you guys go about this?
Who are we talking with?
You want your...
You're one.
Gotcha.
Oh,
No.
okay.
The green hair
He's the
one.
one. She's at the cafe, right?
Yeah, she's sitting at a sort of... on the edge of the cafe there, yeah.
Alright. At this point, would they know if Isola sees potential in people?
I feel like you get a certain look in your eye.
There's a glint.
Just like
Yeah.
this, like, shine.
It's how I have the gaydar, you have potential.
I have the gaydar and you have potential. What is this? What is this sentence? What the... Huh?
I can sense fruit, you can sense potential.
First of all, I wanna just go to the cafe and order some drink.
Go for
Go
it.
on.
It's like $5.
So what is she doing? Is she just sitting there on her own? Is she seemingly waiting for someone?
As she
Is
said.
she also giving me the side eye as she's sitting there?
She's sort of sitting there and seemingly contemplating or waiting for something. What that something is, you have no idea.
Can I, from what she looks like, can I just use investigation to see whether or not she is like a traveler at the very least? Who knows? An adventure,
Can I
maybe?
find coconut milk?
Or do I just see that they are indeed an adventure?
You're not sure if she is an adventurer or not. You don't really see the adventurer, badge or anything like that. But she does have, like, sort of some armor, but she looks a little uncomfortable.
Well, of course I should... Are we in Adelchi? Does Adelchi sound like Sansei music as well?
Yeah, it'd be more like Sansei. The more gothic kind of...
I'm gonna go eat first, I'll join back later. Hopefully in time.
Okay.
Right.
Where did my...
How's the weather right now?
What, in Sansei?
Pretty
Sansei,
cold
yeah.
fucking winter.
in Sunsei. So Sunsei is kind of like
Hmm.
do you reckon Greek? No, like Mediterranean kind of.
Mediterranean, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Mm.
a weird gothic Mediterranean. So it's like not too cold, kind of it's warm.
Mm. Hmm.
What happened to all my Greek music? Why are most of them unable to be played? Hey, but yeah, anyway. Um she approaches her, like, slowly, without really any form of hurry within her steps. Fan, or like her normal fans, already, like, covering part of her face. As she gets closer, she calls out. She says, as she's like close enough, "Oh, pardon me. You're not expecting anyone, are you?"
No. I'm just taking in the scenery.
Rather tense for someone waiting, just taking in scenery. You don't mind if I sit down, do you?
Of course not.
Now, why would a lovely woman such as yourself be so tense? As if you're waiting for something to happen.
Because I am waiting for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be something off in this town at the moment.
Something off.
It it's strange. It's odd that no one else really notices it. But I made some plans to try and meet with some people that would help deal with this off feeling, but it seems that they really did think I was just some crazy person.
Oh? Well, you can speak your mind on the matter.
First off, I want to
I
explain I'm not
sorry.
crazy.
No, I do not doubt that you are not crazy. A lot of people that would be crazy would not know that they are.
Hmm.
Some would even try to tell the truth in order to lie, to make it seem like a lie, but it's actually the truth. Sorry.
I wanna buy one more drink for Ursula and then bring it to her,
That'll
and
be
then
another
casually,
$5.
yeah, another $5, and then casually go see Ursula, and then and then give it to her, and then, what are you talking about?
Oh, the fact that she is not one without her mind.
Who's this lovely lady?
Hmm. Don't know. We haven't introduced each other yet. We were about to.
Mm.
You don't happen to be adventurous, do you?
Oh, what gave it away?
I don't know, besides the fact that you seem to be moving in quite a large party with some very peculiar people and the badges.
Of course. We are adventurous.
Hmm. Might have to enlist you all for some help.
It all depends. We're not exactly the normal type of adventuring party.
perfect, because it seems like the normal adventuring parties keep seeking to waste my time. I thought adventurers are meant to help people.
It's something problem.
It's not necessarily a problem for me. I'm just trying to. There's something off about this town, particularly the road between here and Hidden. A lot of people don't seem to be paying attention, and they just continue on as if nothing's wrong. But I can't stand for it. There's been some strange happenings. Lots of creatures, of animals just appearing slaughtered on the sides of roads. People with leading animals to new fields nearby, they will just think they miscounted, as there are a couple missing or one missing. And now there's been some people that are starting to go missing.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good thing.
No, and no one was really caring about it.
Which is also another odd thing. Can I just make sure this, like, it does sound vampire related. Isola would know that sometimes vampires would do something like this, but
yeah,
I'll ask to roll something later on. Let her continue.
And normally I wouldn't talk about this and try and push this, but it's against my own beliefs. I'm fine with whoever or whatever killing certain things if it is necessary for survival. But this is going beyond what would be considered essential.
Are these slaughtered animals showing signs of distress, or...
It's not signs of distress that I'm paying attention to. It's the
mangled corpses?
Sigils etched into their bones that have been concerning me.
You don't happen to have one of these sigils, do you?
Yeah, I have a couple photos.
That would work. Please show them to me. Been around long enough. A little bit. I might be
I
able
might
to
be not a
what
bad, but I might help. So
she pulls out her phone and begins to show you some of these photos of badly etched in sigils.
Do I roll intelligence for this one?
Yeah, this will be an intelligence check.
Sigils.
Sigils are like symbols, like
I see. Okay.
Intelligence. No, not you. Have a okay, +1. 17 total. 17 again. That's a lot of 17s.
Nice. What'd you get, Brassica?
That's 11.
Nice.
11.
So looking at this, you both realize that it is definitely associated with sort of almost like a dark magic, like a not good magic, black magic kind of situation. Isola particularly, you remember seeing these in relation to demonic summonings.
Well, that's not good.
And if the carcasses are out here, it's probably that they have failed and they need to find new ones. Or they've been slowly working their way up to the proper one.
Judging from the quality of the sigils and numerous amounts of it, could be one of two things. Or maybe even three, depending. One, whoever is who is doing all of this is clearly, in case you ever thought it, is not a vampire. It's simply feeding, that's for sure. the sigils, they mean that they might be trying to summon some demons, or at least a particular type of demon or a demon to do contracts with, or something even more nefarious. They're summoning multiple demons.
I had that assumption.
Hmm.
I should explain my area of expertise. I guess, for lack of a better word, I'm a priestess.
An exorcist?
Not quite. But we don't really go into that realm of things. But I guess I kind of am now, aren't I?
What faith? Do tell.
Hallelujah.
Hmm. Well, this is concerning nature, so I'm not surprised.
Yes, it goes against our main teachings.
Hmm.
But also going to incite violence when it's unjust is also against the teachings.
Hmm.
That's why I wanted to investigate, but it is not safe for me to investigate by myself. I was hoping some adventuring parties would come and help me do that, but all of the others just seem to keep pulling out, saying that I'm stupid or crazy, or some of them don't even give an answer.
Well, I'm not surprised. It is truly someone attempting to summon a demon. It's not exactly the easiest foe to deal with. They could have untold powers that only warlocks would have access to. Or they might even have the demon themselves be working alongside them, making things difficult. Or, on a more nefarious and scheming attitude, it could be one of the many demons that are going against the Queen of the Underworld herself, summoning their peers onto the field. Again, plenty of politics and other reasonings that would cause this to be such a headache. I've run across a few of them myself. Some are quite adorable, another few are less so.
It still doesn't help me as to what I can do about this. Is this something I could even bring up to the Adventurers Guild?
If it is for the Adventurers Guild, this might be something that you have to bring up to a particular part of it. Or, if you are willing, you can bring it up to a church. One that deals with summonings.
That's the thing. I brought it up with one of the churches here, but as you may be aware, Sunsei is known for a particular freedom when it comes to expressing things that may be taboo elsewhere.
That is
And
true.
I got promptly turned away
Well,
and told to mind my own business.
Another one you could bring it up to is if you happen to know any of the Kanum that might have worked underneath Maeve.
No, Kanum, I haven't really seen much in this area.
The Kanum don't tend to venture here.
There's one over there.
They're local.
They're local.
I see.
Yeah, I've been around this town for the last month or two.
Well, if you wish to put this quest upon us, we will be willing to do investigations in your stead to make sure that it is safe.
I would appreciate that so much. But unfortunately, I don't really have much in way of fee payment rewards.
We can discuss it when we finish this. If anything, even teachings, something that you could give us in a form of knowledge would work as well. At the end of the day, our party is more of a resource gathering. After all, information gathering
Are
is
you sure
considered
this
one.
is the kind of quest you want to take on then?
We take on gathering information. If anything, this is exactly what our party is meant.
Right. Oh well, I could probably try and enchant some items for you. Enchant's not the right word.
Bless.
I guess, bless. I'm not sure it'll be worth much, but help.
We'll talk more about the rewards when it happens. As it stands, I personally have a reason as to why I would want to go into this investigation myself. Depending on what we might find, some things might change.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Oh, right. I completely forgot. Eileen. It's
Eileen?
nice to meet both of you. What are your names?
Isola.
Oh, yeah, here's Nisola. My name is Parasika.
You're from the NQRM, a new branch of adventurers. I say new, but we all have our own experiences beforehand before we became adventurers. And luckily enough for you, a lot of us seem to be of the research type.
Well, certainly you can say I'm a doctor, so you can say I'm a part of it.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully your expertise can go into the animal side of things as well. Considering things, we might need to see what is causing all of this. What
Well,
weapons,
as
what
long as actually
tools.
I can certainly probably try to look for at least what kind of injury they have.
Mm-hmm. And Morito is
Not
far
that
more
much
in tune
different.
with nature as well. So you might be able to ask the plant life around, especially if there's any dangerous ones, about what information we can get. Again, it all depends. At first, do you have any leads for us to go to? Any place in particular of these disappearances or even these mangled animal corpses?
The section of road that's outside of the city between Adelchi and Pitten. That's where it happens. I
On the
have
bridge?
suspicion it might be along the line of the forest to the side.
Hmm. That's a bit of ways off from the normal road, but I can understand that.
I look, the the creatures that were dumped there were always slightly on the side. I marked the locations and they were all in about a 10-kilometer proximity to each other.
Hmm.
Following it slightly to the side, I didn't go very far, but I thought I did see a slight beaten track heading towards the forest
Can you
area.
mark it on my map here where you found these?
Oh,
Okay, Isola wants to see if they're trying to make a particular symbol or something on the map kind of situation. Do I need to roll like insight on this one?
yes. Roll me inside.
Uh, 21.
It does seem like they are trying to make some kind of letter of sorts, some kind of symbol.
Hmm. Considering we might not have all the locations, it does seem like they're trying to make a massive symbol of sorts. Hmm. Even more reason why I feel like we should take this quest on to bring it with the rest of the party. Regardless, I'll be doing my own investigation if we don't accept it. If you don't mind, that is, Aileen.
Oh, it's okay. I would much rather see this done properly.
Hmm. Well, for now, we'll take on this quest informally. We'll go into it a little bit more, and then we can make it a more legal, under the NQRA jurisdiction kind of quest when we go about it. At the end of the day, if this is something bigger and more dangerous, I'd rather your name not be within the legal files that they might have access to.
I much appreciate that. Not like I am anyone in particular, but
And that's exactly why it would be more dangerous.
mm,
And yeah, for now, give me your contact so that we can find each other. Or in the off chance you need to call us for help. Here is my number.
In
she gives you,
case,
she gives her her number to you as well.
she'll Francisca also give her her phone just in case to get a number.
So yes, both of you now have her number. Her name is there. Her last name technically isn't. She like I feel like Isola would know this. That
some priests,
priestess, they give up their name in name of the church.
Yep.
So yeah, she does not have a last name.
All right. Hopefully, I will be able to get more information on the matter. I know a few people that might be able to help. So, please, for now, try to relax.
She also gave you the address of where she was staying, so when you guys are prepared to like leave, she can soon go over and join you. She is staying in Adelchi. So she just took a
tram.
They don't have trams, but
I thought of all I thought of all places, Adelchi and Arte would have trams.
I guess they could.
No, it's not like the massive ones like for Melbourne. No, it's just across the bridge kind of tram. Just in case you don't want to walk on the massive bridge that's connecting the two places.
Yeah.
Or you can be really weird and have those like the moving platform for airports in case you don't want to walk.
My god, no. They have boats that used to like sail between the two as well.
In case you don't want the bridge.
Because the bridge was mainly just for vehicles and cars.
Exactly.
But the boats were like slightly faster and they were like for people walking.
They just have water taxis, got it.
Yeah, kind of. But yes.
Well, it seems that we've got ourselves a guest. As Brassica Zola comes back to the party. Sorry for accepting this without prior notification to all of you. But it seems there's a string of odd occurrences happening on the road between Pitten and Adelchi. And it seems that it has something to do with demons, or at least summoning them. So whether or not they are related to a recent incident, this might be something worth looking at and looking into. All we need to find out is as to why and who this is happening, who's making it happen. Why this is happening and who's making it happen. At the end of the day, our party is more compromised of investigations rather than anything. We gather information and the right people for the job. If we can't fix it, then we'll do that. But in the off chance this becomes something bigger than our payroll, we'll make official documentation with the Adventurers Guild. For now, it's a personal favor kind of quest, if you don't mind. Saying this to Lillian and Thea as well to say.
You know, I'm thinking about the NPCs, how they go. I feel like Lillian doesn't really say much, she sort of just nods and understands. And Thea's just excited at the fact of her first quest. Like, proper first quest.
It seems to be like a big thing too, yeah.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the person who actually speaks up that's even more excited than the rest of them is, Kiara.
Mm-hmm. How does she go about it?
So, what rewards am I looking at here?
The client is a priestess of Alalia. So she says that she doesn't have much in terms of materials, but she may be able to help us with blessing, weapons, and all that.
Like actual priestess?
Yes. Well, as I said to her, we can talk about what rewards we might get
I
after
was
we.
to try out if whether enchantments and blessings correlate, whether they link up, or whether they if you can put the same thing, and then she starts just rambling, like all this stuff that she
Well,
could
I'm glad that you're excited because I did tell her that we might need to talk about our rewards after the investigation's been done.
After the investigation. That's so. Well, how long is this gonna take?
Kiara,
Now, look, I've been wanting to make more stuff, but I'm out of materials.
and how about this? Technically, we do need to keep her safe in the off chance that this might be something far more sinister. And I would like to ask if you, Lillian, and Thea can keep an eye on her. Keep her safe for a while. That way you can ask her all you want about the matter, theoretically.
And Taya, there's no disagreement. She's 100% down. But Lillian's just like, I am the guardian of the party, so if she's joining the party, then yeah, of course I'm going to protect her.
With that, she looks towards Lou, her student, and Solana. And what of you three? I know I've invited the three of, no, two of you, and one of you joined your master, your teacher.
If you need us to fight, I am happy to fight alongside you. But this is also something that we would deal with in a very different way than probably what's needed.
Who's saying
Lady Lou.
If anything, your expertise in your martial expertise might be needed more on the combat side of things, but for now, I feel that you and your students should be able to take in the sights and learn. I'm sure, considering we're now closer to massive bodies of water, you should be able to teach her even better.
Yes, I do have some ideas of how best to put everything we've learned to the test. You see Lan just start sweating.
It's okay, Lan. I would put you through the same thing, and Thea's already going through some of them.
I still feel like you're being easier on her than she is on me. And it's not that I'm complaining, my lady, not at all. I said I love every moment of it. Givert's eyes.
And Solana, this has something to do with demons, so I'm not sure if you'd be willing to input anything on the matter.
I would much rather stay far away from demons and chaos and all of that. It just brings me back to being in that tree.
So, for now, how about you you can take your time in Arte. I'm sure Kiara would be running around for a little bit, learning this and that from a place like this. Or you can do things on your own. That is entirely up to you as well.
I feel like for the party's benefit, I'm gonna keep an eye on Kiara before she runs off and spends money again.
It would be appreciated.
I caught her last time trying to haggle with a baker for a piece of bread to try to make sure that it was the right kind of bread she was looking for.
Well, she is a bit fussy from time to time.
Yes, but you don't understand. She wanted to make a necklace out of bread that wouldn't go stale.
Well, as I said, she is a bit fussy from time to time. Kiara is a very interesting mind, innovative one. That's why I'll trust that you'll keep her in line when things like that happen.
It's much easier to manage than the stuff that you are all dealing with.
To each their own battles. But for now, we did just arrive here. Get some rest. We've been on the road for a while. Hopefully, Rafi has met her party members. It is getting a bit late. So for today, everybody should at least relax for the day. We all have our own duties to do tomorrow. Who knows when we'll be able to rest
then. And with that, I actually think we might end session there. Because it's
Okay.
11:15. Getting close. It's gonna be 11:30 soon. We'll be going for about 3.5 hours. Which I feel like 3 hours is a pretty good stint for a session,
Yeah.
usually. I have work tomorrow, so I do have to go to bed, unfortunately.
Oh.
Why? I'm finally free, but why aren't you? Hey.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit tired, so and I do have to wake up
Relatively.
relatively early tomorrow for work, so unfortunately I have to end that there. But look, tomorrow night, I might end up playing some games. Hell, if people are free, we might even try to continue session. We'll see how we go. But yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for making a session.
For us.
I do hope you've all enjoyed.
To really be falling straight into the fighting against demons hole, aren't we?
Hey, look, it happens. But yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, chat.
everyone.
I hope you all have a good rest of the night. And if I don't see you over the weekend, I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you, if not tomorrow, it'll be on Monday for MMO Monday Main Story Monday. I'm changing it. Main Story Monday now. For Final Fantasy or Art on Tuesday. Nice to know. So look forward to that. I know I definitely am. We definitely made some progress. Finally, time is ticking. You guys are almost into the next season. Finally. Almost. But, yeah. I hope you all take care. Everyone lurking, thank you again. Everyone that's been in chat. And, we'll catch you all next session. Alright. Yeah. Good night, everyone.